keep finding myself in these dark rooms, and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you. No.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Girl, I love you through and through. I put you through hula hoops. Arguments about who and who. I'm focused on me and you. I know when the love is real, but also when the love is gone. Hit me out on how you feel. Tell me now what's going on.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another boy, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm back. I've been peeping the landscape out for the past couple of days, man. I've been chilling. I've been doing a couple of shorts. Been spending time with my wife, with my son. You know what I'm saying? Just doing some grown man shit on past weekend. And like I said, I've been peeping the landscape over the past couple of days on YouTube. And what I've been seeing lately, man, is a bunch of shit. A bunch of shit. All this beef. Beef. That remind me of this scene in Justice League when Common character was approaching the Joker about Harley Quinn, and he was talking about he didn't want no beef if he was messing with Harley Quinn, and you don't want no beef, you don't want no beef, and it's like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing? Niggas arguing with females, females arguing with females, niggas arguing with niggas. See, we here, what going on, my guy? What's going on? How you doing, my guy? How you doing? So yeah, I had to take a couple of days off from doing lives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my mind right. Been doing a little drinking and smoking, you know what I'm saying? Last Thursday was my wife's cousin's birthday, and we got fucked up. I was going to do a show Friday, and I couldn't make it. I was all type of fucked up, man. I was hungover. And I said, man, I'm just gonna chill, get myself together, man. Come back Monday a little bit better, a little bit stronger, you know what I'm saying? And here I is. I'm back. So as y'all can read by today's title, how to make a woman feel appreciated. And this will be an open panel. You know what I'm saying? I will drop the link in a minute. Let y'all come up and, you know, tell me how you treat your woman or tell me how you want to be treated as a woman. You know what I'm saying? It will be an open panel. But first and foremost, appreciation in layman's terms is basically showing somebody thanks for doing stuff that they don't have to do for you. It's basically showing thanks. It's giving thanks to somebody that don't have to do anything for you. Because a lot of time when I get comments from my subscribers telling me they on the replay or something I done did, or they commenting on a short or community post or whatever, I always tell them I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for, thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, remixing, liking, whatever the case may be. I'm always showing thanks because they don't have to do it. They do not have to take time out their life to hit that thumbs up, but they don't have to do it. They don't have to come into my lives and listen for a minute, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or however long I go. They don't have to do it. They don't have to comment. They don't have to subscribe. So I'm always appreciative of people fucking with me because they don't have to fuck with me. They don't have to listen to me. They don't have to like my shit. They don't have to do nothing. So when they do, when they tell me that I hit home with them on some things, you know what I'm saying, that I got them through certain things, I appreciate it because you actually took what I said and ran with it and applied it in some shape, form, or fashion into your everyday living. I'm appreciative. I'm very appreciative. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, us as men, why we don't appreciate our women more? Why we don't give our women the credit they deserve? Why we don't sit there and say, thank you, baby, for doing X, Y, Z for me? Why is it that you can have a good woman, whether she your wife, whether she your girlfriend, whether just a love interest all together, and she does things to make your day better? She wash your clothes, she cook your food, keep your house clean, give you sex on demand, know how to act in public. We sit there and we be like, she's supposed to do that. That's in her femininity. And I can agree with that. But there's another part of that because she don't have to be feminine for you, my guy. She don't have to clean your house, my guy. She don't have to give you sex on demand. She don't have to. She do the things she do for you because she's appreciating the things you do for her. That's why she don't have a problem getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and making you a sandwich. Not because you put the dick down there good. She don't mind doing it because somewhere down the line you do some other shit for her that she appreciative for. Sex was just a cherry on the top. So if you ask for a sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning, she get up and do it. That's because you did something for her that you didn't have to do. And she's appreciative of that. But in the same breath, if she get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and make you a sandwich, the least you can say is thank you. I appreciate that. You are special. You are a good woman. And a lot of us be so caught up in our ego and our own arrogance that we thinking just because we a man, just because we got a dick and balls, and a woman does the things she do around your house and around you, it's because you laid the dick down good. or you got paper. No, she appreciate the shit you do. But don't get it twisted. At any given moment, if you start slipping, if you start slacking as a man, doing the things you do for that woman, you're going to hear about it. And you can take it how you want to take it. You can take it how you want to take it. You can say she nagging. You can say she bitching. You can say she complaining. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But the truth of the matter is, you stop doing the things she was appreciative of. You stop doing the things that made her want to get up and make that sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning. You stop doing the things that make her want to keep your house clean. You stop doing the things that make her want to go in their kitchen and cook. Make her act like a woman in public. Give you sex on demand. You stop doing them type of things. And she gonna tell you about it. She gonna tell you about it in a subtle approach. She ain't gonna put it on blast up front. She gonna let you know slowly but surely. Nigga, you're fucking up. Nigga, you're fucking up. You don't appreciate shit I do, my guy. You fucking up. I myself have been a victim of that. Many times my wife had told me in the beginning, it's like, nigga, you don't appreciate me. All you want to do is go to work, pay bills, and fuck. And at one point in time, I thought that was what I was supposed to do as a man. I go to work, I work hard, I get a check, I go out, I hustle, bring home some more money, I pay bills, I want some pussy. I want something to eat. I believed in that shit at one point in time. And then she started telling me, nigga, it's more to that than what you're doing. And I ain't understand it. Until she stopped doing all the shit I wanted her to do. Until she started acting a certain type of way that I didn't like. And that's when it started coming out. Nigga, you don't appreciate me. You just look at shit I do and just say that I'm supposed to do it. I don't have to do it for you, bro. I want to do it for you because of this, that, and the third, but you don't appreciate it. So I had to learn, I wouldn't say the hard way, but I had to learn a better way. So, and I know I'm going to hate, some niggas going to hate. Some niggas going to say, ah, he'll simp, he'll sucker. He want to show appreciating the women. But why not? I always appreciate every woman that's been in my life. My mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my cousins. Every woman that had something to do with my upbringing. I appreciate them. I appreciate the days when I was sick and they took care of me. I was hungry and they fed me. When I needed clothes, they went and bought me clothes. When I tore up clothes, they had to sew my clothes together because I done put a hole in my jeans or tore up one of my shirts. Consoled me when I felt bad. So this stream is dedicated to the women in the world that ain't being appreciated. And for all you guys that's listening, take time out today and give the woman in your life some appreciation. Tell her thank you. Tell her thank you for being you, for being there for me, for being my rock. Take time out and do that. Now, let's get into the shit. First of all, like I said, how many of you motherfuckers is actually telling the woman in your life thank you? How many of you? That's first and foremost. You can't even tell the woman that you in the bed with, the one that's taking them back shots. The one that's getting up and keeping that house clean while you go off and do whatever the fuck you be doing, whether you going to work or fucking off with the side hoe. The one that got your food ready or go get some food from somewhere. The one you ain't got to ask to do shit. Whether you a good nigga or a bad nigga, you ain't got to ask her to do shit. She got everything ready. You ain't got to ask her to do shit. How many of you motherfuckers telling her thank you? How many of you niggas actually appreciate the shit that woman do for you in your house? And them kids. So you ain't got to deal with the whining and the crying of 2 or 3 kids. That you ain't got to feed them, you ain't got to clothe them, you ain't got to help them with the homework because she take care of all that. How many of you motherfuckers sitting there telling that woman thank you for being a good mother, for being a good wife, for being a good girlfriend? How many of you? Now, not all, I don't need all y'all to rush it one time and saying you do it, because I know you're lying. I know you niggas lying. Gonna tell me I appreciate that woman. No, you don't, bro. Because if you did, I want to hear about it. If you did, I want to hear about it on YouTube. If you did, I want to hear about it on TikTok or Instagram, Twitter. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it in my real life. I want to hear about it. Now, some of these women might be exaggerating and trying to make it seem like you're just a terrible piece of shit. I understand that. But I also know there's some niggas out there that feel like that's what a woman's supposed to do. She shouldn't get no thanks. That's something that she's supposed to do anyway because I'm a man. So let's be honest with ourselves, my guy. Do you really tell your woman thank you for slaving over a stove 2-3 hours, making you a nice dinner? Do you? Do you really tell your woman thank you for keeping your house clean from the front to the back, upstairs, downstairs, whatever the case may be? Do you really tell your woman thank you for making sure you ain't got to deal with the kids when you come home from work? That she got them already in line? Do you tell your woman thank you for being the nasty little worm in that bedroom that you always want? Do you? Or do you just feel like that's something she's supposed to do? Is that something you feel like she's supposed to do because you a man? Do y'all compliment y'all women? Do you sit there and tell your women how beautiful they look? How sexy they are? How cute her hair is? The smell she got on, do you like it? Do you sit there and give her the compliments that women want? Do you tell her how a certain color look on her body, on her skin tone? Do you like how she accessorized? Do you tell her how beautiful her smile is? How pretty her eyes are? How you love her curves? Do y'all even compliment y'all women anymore? Because I know sure shit stink if you get a brand new car. You're going to do everything in your power to keep that car looking a certain type of way so you can show off in front of your friends. I know sure shit stink. You're going to show off your nice watch you just spent 20, 30 racks on. You're going to show off your big, beautiful house that you just spent 100, 200,000 on. Your boat. Whatever materialistic possessions you have, you're gonna show that off and you're gonna brag about all this, that, and the third. But you can't even compliment your woman. You can't even tell your woman she look good. After she done went through hell and high water for your ass. After she done been on the living room table giving birth to your kid. You can't tell her she beautiful. She gorgeous. She a piece of art. You can't do it. I mean, my guy, you picked her. You went out of your way to pick up this woman. You went out of your way to do everything in your power to get her attention. You did everything in your power to court her, date her, become her boyfriend, girlfriend situation. You were happy as hell when she took that shirt off and unsnapped that bra and pulled them panties down. You were happy as hell to get a taste of that pussy. You was happy as hell when you dropped down on the knee and presented her with that pretty ass ring, that big diamond, and she said, yeah. Oh, the honeymoon was wonderful, boy. Y'all was all type of adult stars in their hotel room and whatever island y'all went to or whatever beautiful city you went to. And then you come home and you come back to reality of being husband and wife, and you're facing reality. And you having to go to work and she having to do her thing, whether she a homemaker or she got a job or whatever the case may be. And she going through the same fucking struggles, trying to maintain a certain look for you, while also breaking her back for you. That's a hard motherfucking job. To still look good and do everything in her power to make this man's life easy. She going out her way to get her hair done a certain way, exactly how you like it. To get her makeup, whether it's a lot of makeup or little makeup, exactly how you like it. To keep her figure, exactly how you like it. And you can't even compliment her for doing it. You can't compliment your woman for going through hell and high water to maintain a look that you want, that she's going all out her way to do for you. And you can't even tell your woman she's beautiful. You can't even tell your woman she's beautiful. You just look at her and go on about your business. But this is the funny part. You gonna pitch a motherfucking fit if she go dress up, get herself together and go out with her friends. You gonna pitch a motherfucking fit if she go get her hair done up, her makeup done up, put on a nice little outfit and walk out the door with her friends to the club. You gonna act a motherfucking fool because you gonna want to know what nigga she going to go see. What nigga you going to go see? What nigga you getting dolled up for? You gonna act a fucking fool. And you know what her reply would be? It was you, nigga, but you act like I wasn't here. I'ma go find me a nigga that's gonna give me a compliment. Even if he don't mean it. I want to hear it. Even if the nigga don't mean it, she just want to hear a nigga say she look cute. And you motherfuckers can't even do that. You motherfuckers can't. Oh, what's up, Jaden? How you doing, baby? You doing all right this morning? You motherfuckers can't give a woman a compliment. And she trying her damnedest to look cute for you. And you can't even tell her, baby, you cute. You beautiful. You sexy. You just gonna look at her and keep on walking, and you gonna get mad when she walk out the door to go get a compliment from another nigga. Tragic. But hey, you don't show no appreciation for what you got. Do you do just because gifts? You know how many just because gifts I done bought my wife just because I knew what she liked? I remember riding past our mall, one of our malls in Memphis. And in this mall, they had a Godiva chocolates. And every day, at least 2-3 times a week, when I ride past that mall, I stop in that bitch just to go to Godiva chocolates, just to get my wife some chocolate covered strawberries. Now, mind you, Godiva chocolate covered strawberries at that time is $50 for 6. $50 for 6. So imagine me stopping by that bitch 2 or 3 times a week, spending $100, $150 on 6 strawberries at a time. 6 strawberries at a time, $50. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about spending that money on them strawberries. Even though I could have probably got some for cheaper. I could have got some. There were plenty of people I knew that make chocolate covered strawberry. But my wife like Godiva. She like Godiva chocolates. When we go to Barnes and Nobles, she pick up 2 or 3 bars of chocolate. Because they still have Godiva chocolate. And I look at her and say, that's all you want, 2 or 3 bars? She like, yeah. She love Godiva chocolate. So I don't have a problem buying my wife Godiva chocolate if I know where to get it from. I don't have a problem with it. It is not because I fucked up. It's not because I did something wrong. It's not because I stepped out. It's because of the simple fact I love my wife. And I know she loves Godiva chocolate. And I know she loves Godiva chocolate covered strawberries. So just for the simple fact I know my wife love that shit, I would go get that shit. No need to go get it. Just go get it. Just so when she come home from work, I give her a box of chocolate covered strawberries. Just to see the smile on her face. Just for her to sit there and say, what the fuck you get these for me for? You ain't getting no ass. And I'm like, I ain't want no ass. It's just for the simple fact I fuck with you. I love you. And I know you like these strawberries. Here you go. Y'all niggas don't want to do that. It costs too much. Why I gotta do just because? Because I ain't say break your motherfucking pockets. Go buy new cars every week and shit like that. Go shopping every motherfucker. I ain't telling you to do all that. But you motherfuckers don't know the little shit. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife is in the building. Please speak to her. Because she's going to be twerking in a minute. Hey, baby, how you doing? But yeah, you motherfuckers don't even know the little shit that your women like. That can keep a lot of the bullshit to a minimum. And she right there. She know I'm not lying. She know I'll go get them chocolate covered strawberries at the drop of a dime just to make her smile. She know that. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these niggas won't even go that far. Don't even know what type of real food your woman like. What's her favorite color? Her favorite movie? None of that type of shit. Y'all, we done got to the point to where you don't care. It be the small little details in your relationship that keep that shit from going haywire. And if all I gotta do is buy my wife some chocolate covered strawberry to keep our bullshit at a minimum, or just because gift, I'll do it. If I have to buy my wife one charm for her Pandora bracelet, just to see her smile, I'll do it. I'll do it. But it's a lot of men that won't. You won't take the time out to do the smaller thing. Take her to her favorite restaurant. Buy her favorite brand of clothes. You won't do it. Why? Because you don't appreciate the woman you got. You don't give a fuck about it. Because as long as she do what she's supposed to do as a woman, why should you thank her? Why should you compliment her? Why should you give her a just because gift? She doing what you already need her to do. Ain't no need to reward. But I'll keep telling you niggas, that's where you fucking up at. Do y'all take time to acknowledge the shit she do outside of the house? Do y'all take time to acknowledge any achievements the women in your life make? No, y'all don't. I make sure every time, whether I want to listen to her talk about her job or not, anytime she do something good in her job, I make sure to acknowledge it. Anytime my wife ever wanted to do anything, I acknowledge it. Go ahead. Go and do that. You got my support. Whatever you did good, congratulations. You did good, baby. I let my wife know that she's wonderful in whatever she do. I acknowledge all her achievements, all her accolades, in whatever she do. I let her understand is that, look, you don't need me to achieve certain goals. You can do them by your motherfucking self, and I'm gonna sit here and support it. I'm gonna sit here and support it. I'm gonna recognize whether I had something to do with it or not. I'm gonna recognize your achievements. But again, we have niggas that can't stand to see their woman walk across a stadium, a podium, with a diploma in their hand at college. We got men that can't stand to see a woman make $1 more than them. We got men that can't stand to see a woman achieve a certain level of success without them. There's a lot of bash and a lot of hating. And my thing is, what you hating for? Recognize that woman greatness. Recognize that that woman did something without the help of a man. Because how I was raised is like, I always appreciate a woman that didn't need a nigga. They can go out there and take care of her business about her motherfucking self. That made me want to fuck with her a little bit hard. For the simple fact, she don't need me. She want me. She don't need me in her life. She want me in her life. She can do bad all about her motherfucking self. But she feel like with me, she can do more. So my guy, take time to acknowledge these women greatness. Quit playing with them like they ain't going out there and trying to conquer the world just like us. They doing it. Oh, this is my favorite. Do y'all even listen to your women when they talk? Or better yet, do you listen to their body language? The verbal and the non-verbal communication. Do you listen to them? Or do you just do what the fuck you want to do without disregard? You don't even give a fuck about how she feels about a certain situation. You're just going to do what you want to do. Do you even listen? You know how many men get on my nerve for sitting there just off the sex part. She don't want to have sex, but you gotta get yours. And her body telling you she don't want to do anything. But you gotta get yours. You'll let her lay there and starfish while you get the pumping and sweating just so you can bust a nut. I can't get into it. I can't get into it if my woman ain't into it. That's no fun for me. If my wife's sitting there and just like, we're gonna get it. She just laying there. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want you to just lay there and let me just get mad. No. You up here telling me how you feel about certain situations. Yeah, I'm hard-headed. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you motherfuckers. I'm hard-headed. It been a lot of time my wife done told me how she felt about certain situations. I still did what I wanted to do anyway. And sometimes I succeeded, sometimes I failed. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm hard-headed. But it's been a lot of time my wife pointed out certain shit and certain individuals in my life that she like, you know what? I don't like that situation. I don't like them motherfuckers over there. Leave them motherfuckers alone. Leave that situation alone. I had to sit back and think. Now, you know what? She might be right. Let me bag back away from that situation. Let me bag back away from these people and see what my wife talking about. And a lot of times she be right on that type of shit. It been a couple of times since we've been together. She done told me to bag back away from certain people. And I did, and it worked out for the better. So like I said, you motherfuckers don't want to listen to your wife. You don't want to listen to the words she say. You don't want to listen to the body language. You just don't give a fuck. But like I say, because you a man with a dick and balls, you do what the fuck you want to do, and you don't pay no attention to what your wife trying to tell you. She don't know nothing. Do you motherfuckers support the fact that your woman want to better herself? Whether through education, whether it's through money, whether it's through going to the gym. Do you support it? Do you want to see your woman grow? Do you want to see your woman be a better woman? Do you want to see your woman be a better woman? Or do you want to keep her where she is? Because a lot of motherfuckers do not want to see their woman get better. A lot of motherfuckers do not want to see their woman get better. They want their woman to sit there and be average at best, mediocre. They don't care if she get any more education. Me, myself, I don't like talking to dummies. Not just in my life. You do have to have some type of sense. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I don't like talking to broke motherfuckers. You gotta have something going on. So if I don't like talking to dumb women, and I don't like talking to broke women, why would I sit there and settle with a dumb, broke woman? I want my woman to always be growing. I want her to be better. I want her to be better. Whether it's for her or for me or for everybody. I want her to be better. But a lot of niggas don't want that. A lot of niggas can't stand it. Because as soon as a woman get better, they feel like they're going to leave them alone. Why you worried about it? If you the man, like you say you are, why you worried about your woman leaving you? You the man. You that guy. Yeah. You right, Jam. A lot don't want that. For nobody. It's a control thing. You right. The minute a woman becomes a little bit better than a nigga, it's a problem. It's a problem. Soon as a woman get a little bit of education, it's a problem. Soon as a woman get a dollar more, it's a problem. It's not a problem for a real man to sit there and say, you know what? If she got a little bit more education, I'm gonna get a little bit more education. My wife will tell anybody, that nigga right there got more books than a little bit. He always educating himself. He ain't gotta go to college for some of the shit he know. He picked that shit up out of a motherfucking book. He took the time to go buy books to learn shit. If she gonna make a motherfucking dollar, she'll sit there and like, that nigga gonna go make 5. If I make 1, he gonna go try to make 5. So I ain't gonna never tell a woman not to grow. I'm gonna tell the woman, go ahead and do what you do. Because I'm gonna do it too. We gonna grow together. I ain't gonna never tell a woman not to achieve a higher level just for the sake of my manhood. You're gonna make me go harder because you going hard. That's the reality. But again, like I said, you guys don't appreciate a woman that's trying to better herself. You don't want to. Do you motherfuckers even appreciate how unique your woman is? She's different. Every woman walking the face of this earth is different. You so happen to get a special, unique individual on your side that's on your arm at restaurants, that's laying in your bed. She's unique. Not all women are the same. I don't know how many times I had to tell guys, you can't approach every woman the same, bro. They're different. You have to use different tactics for different women. And they're just approaching. They're just talking to them. We ain't even talking about sex, where every nigga feel like you gonna fuck them the same way. I'm like, bro, that don't work. That don't work for you to sit here and have a one-stroke approach to every woman you come across. JD, what's going on? How you doing? Good morning, bro. How you doing? You motherfuckers have a one-dick approach. I'm just gonna fuck them all the same. And then be complaining about when she walk off for somebody that know how to please her. She's special. She's unique. She's not like the chick you had before. And she might not be like the chick you have going forward. All women are different. All women are special. All women are created differently. But yet and still, you got niggas that look at every woman as the same. You don't appreciate the woman you got because you look at all women the same. Y'all making these mistakes. My favorite one that I hear every day in these spaces, y'all don't respect women. Y'all don't respect women. Y'all call them bitches, hoes, slut buckets. The list goes on and on and on and on. Why? Why? Because she disagreed with you? Different opinions? She looking at shit differently than you do? So therefore, since she don't agree with you, you gonna disrespect her, you gonna call out a motherfucking name because she don't agree with you? That's what it is. You have no respect for this woman. I know JD, but I mean, like I said, JD, my guy, You know I rock with you. I would feel like I got the knowledge to give these niggas. I got the knowledge to give these niggas. I actually been through it. You know what I'm saying? And I hear these niggas and everything I'm running out off this list, they do it. And then wonder why the women they care about, the women they fuck with, leave them the fuck alone. I'm giving them the list. I'm giving them the list of why your woman leaves you the fuck alone. And it's all because they don't appreciate women. They don't care. But they get to crying when they can't find a good woman. I'm gonna show that. Look, this is what my wife said. They don't want no woman, they want a man. So yeah, I gotta give them the game, JD. I gotta give them the game. Either they gonna pay attention or they ain't gonna pay attention. But you ain't gonna blame me for your downfall. You ain't gonna blame me why you ain't successful with women. I'm trying to give you the blueprint. I've been trying to give them the blueprint since I started. I'm tired of niggas crying. I'm tired of niggas being incels. Talking about they can't find no good woman, they can't find no good wife material and all that right there, bro. Either you want a wife or you don't. That comes with a lot of hard work. Getting pussy is easy, and yet they cry over that. You can't get pussy. All I'm doing is trying to give you the blueprint. I'm trying to give you the game. Either you gonna take it or you ain't gonna take it. But I'm not finna sit up here and feel sorry for niggas that constantly crying about they can't get no woman. Either you want one or you don't. That's just me. If I have an agenda, that'd be my agenda right there, to see you niggas stop crying. Man up. Man up. Learn how to talk to women. Learn how to cold approach. You feel what I'm saying? Learn some shit. Quit crying, quit complaining, quit whining. Listen to a nigga like me that got the game, that done learned this shit for years. I've been dealing with women since I was 12 motherfucking years old outside of my family. I know what the fuck I be talking about. That's 32 motherfucking years. 32 motherfucking years of dealing with women. I know what the fuck I be talking about. And I can't stand these crying ass niggas. How the fuck you gonna get a wife when you won't even want to talk to women? You rather sit in the house and play 2K jacking off to some old Jada 5 videos instead of going outside trying to get your own Jada 5. Now, let me get back to how I act. Anyway, but like I said, these niggas don't respect women. They don't. They can have a good woman by their motherfucking side that's gonna do everything they ask this woman to do, and gonna still look at her like a slut. Call her a gold digger. Call her a tramp, a 304, a bitch. The minute she don't do something you ask her to do. Like I said, that Beyonce song, the first time I said no, you act like I never said yeah. That's how these niggas look at women. The minute a woman tell them no, they want to call them out their motherfucking name. Have the nerve to tell a woman, I'll cut the lights off in this bitch if you don't suck my dick. No respect. None whatsoever. But to get mad when she leave you the fuck alone for a nigga that's gonna respect her. Anyway, I'm finna drop the link. You're welcome to come up. We can rap a taste. You can agree, disagree. That's what we here for. I plan to be here till maybe 11, 12. So I just dropped the link. Anybody can come up and talk. Let's rap a taste. Tell me what's on your mind. Well, play me another song.
I keep finding myself in these dark rooms, and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you. No.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another bar, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Girl, I love you through and through. I put you through loops. Arguments about who and who. I'm focused on me and you. I know when the love is real, but also when the love is gone. Hit me out on how you feel. Tell me now what's going on.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another bar, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another bar, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right.
See what's going on.
Man, what's going on with
Too much, my guy. What's going on with you?
you? They don't know how to treat a woman, man.
Oh, so what you got to say about today's topic, Sheed?
Well, starting off with the compliments and everything, that come from inside your house first. You know,
Yeah,
the relationship between you and your mama, that
yeah,
got to get worked out. You know, that the feelings that you have towards women, that derives from you know, your relationship with your mama, or even just the women in your family in general. You know, because you might don't like your mama, but you love your auntie, you love your grandma.
true
If you
that.
ain't got no woman in your life that you know you can smile, you know, I got an aunt dog. Every time my aunt say my name, I smile
Yeah,
because she smiles. She always have the most beautiful smile, and she always like her daughter. My cousin, I can never leave her without giving her a hug. When I
right,
first see her, she hug you. When you leave, she hug you. You know, she's very spiritual, so she say, I don't want it to be my last time without giving you a hug or showing you some affection to say I love
right,
you. So you got them type of people in your life, man. You can't go down that path like that, man, where most of these guys go down, you know. And according to, if we really want to know the truth about it, that's the reason why a lot of guys pick bad women, you know, because of their relationship with the females, and they, you know, that they're not even courting or trying to have intimacy with. If you ain't got no love for a woman that you don't have intimacy with, it's gonna be a whole nother ball game when you get into a woman with intimacy and try to, you know, love on her. And you don't know how that game go. It's like
right.
playing basketball, you know, learning how to dribble, not being able to carry the ball or double dribble. You
Yeah,
know, if you don't know the rules of the game, then you're not gonna be able to play it well. Same thing in football. The issue with some men, they got to start there first before they can, you know, tell their woman they love them. You know, when you were saying that earlier about a woman cleaning the house and all that, she gonna clean the house anyway because she stay there. She gonna want
exactly.
a nice house. But when it comes to that sex is optional. But if you put that woman in a good environment, or first and foremost, before we even get through that, putting a woman in a good environment, you got to know what type of woman you dealing with. If that woman say she don't like having sex like that, it's your choice to get with that woman and say, I'ma still take this woman's spite, knowing that I am sexually active and I like to have sex all the time and she don't. That's something when you cross that road, that's what you dealing with. You know,
Right.
hey, that goes against all your morals. If you like having sex morning and night and she only want to have sex once or twice a week, that's a decision you make that woman your wife, or to even start a relationship as a girlfriend and boyfriend. Get that out the way. So getting back into the aspect of having the sex part, I was looking at a video earlier and they were saying that, you know, sometimes women are always emotional about things, you know, like
Very
even with
low.
the whole aspect of cheating, you know, it's an emotional aspect. Like I tell my wife, I say, men cheat for a reason. I said, the only reason a man ain't cheating for a reason, he just a dog. That's just in his nature. He like to hit anything, everything he walk. You know, but the point of it is, most men cheat for a reason. You know, you give a man a cheat, give a man a reason, you ain't, you know, showing him no love and affection, he gonna be outside not really looking, but the feeling comes in when you say, man, dang, this woman bought me some lunch today. I ain't have no money. I was hungry. My wife didn't pack nothing. And she just so happened to say, I got an extra piece of him. I bought you something because you know you was over there working so hard. That gonna make that man get interested in it. Same thing with that woman. That woman is very emotional. When she having an argument with her man, it's the same concept. That man, you know, he arguing with her, telling her, man, I'm over the finance. You can't touch no money without asking. She can't even
Right.
buy lunch without calling, baby, can you put 10 on the card? baby, can I borrow some money out your account? You know, you strong on me. That ain't a relationship, man. That's a dictatorship. You the king and she the low end peasant. No, your wife supposed to be up there with you. So
Yeah.
starting with that, man, that starts that relationship to where you can, you know, feel the affection and to want to do something for your woman. Say how she look, like you say, she look good, man. You gotta always compliment that woman, cause that's the good thing that women, their bodies go through changes, and if
Right.
you're not giving her that compliment, she gonna think that, hey, man, some little young girl out here better than me. She gonna take my man. I mean, that's the confidence level, man. I seen in the video another one where a woman said a woman is like a flower. After the sun, the flower starts to wither away. But a man is like a tree. A man at age, that tree starts to look better than over time.
She, you boring over there? She, you all right over there?
Take him now
Yeah, I hear you now.
and Borgin back. Okay.
You
Yeah,
was
I
you
was going
straight
back
now,
to
bro.
okay, yeah, like they were saying, like a 70-year-old man being the man of the year, in beauty because he's aged, he's got his beard game on right, he looks good for his age with a nice suit on. But then you have that woman, older she gets, she might gain a little weight, her looks ain't the same. You can't really measure her too much off her looks compared to a young girl. Even with an older man who's properly groomed with a suit on, hurt a young boy any day with a jersey and some baggy pants on. Because that suit, man, it's something about a suit. A woman knows, and most mature men know that it represents a certain type of class. So, just giving that woman that compliment makes it even more greater for that woman to be appreciated.
True that. True that. And that's all. That's what I'm saying. Is like just like the topic, the title. I be hearing a lot of men just looking at women like objects. They don't look at women like people. And once they get a woman that's gonna do X, Y, and Z for them, they have no appreciation for that woman no more. It's just like, I got you. This is what you're gonna do. End of discussion. And like I was saying earlier, I had to go through that my damn self between me and my wife, because she used to say the same thing to me. It's like, all I want to do is just go to work and pay bills and fuck. I ain't want to do shit else. Just look at her like it's like this is all I'm supposed to do, just clean the house and cook and did that and the third. And I had to understand that myself. It was like, she'll leave me just out of simple fact that I won't appreciate the shit she do for me. So that's what I be looking at. Is like, niggas have no appreciation for the women that's in their life. And like you said, it starts when you was a little boy and the women in your house. And a lot of niggas have a lack of appreciation for their mama, whether they got it from their dad or whether they just feel like their mama wasn't shit. So I can agree with you on a lot of things about it starting in your childhood as far as your appreciation for women. You there, she?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. That image pretty much takes a toll on your life. That tells, even as a man, if you don't have no dad, no uncle, or nobody shaping you, just your mom, she might even make you more emotional, or she have to be tough in order to instill it on you. My little cousin was like that. My little cousin say, man, my mom raised a man, and still she did. Man, she was cold hearted.
Yeah,
She got to a point where she was raised by her father, so she instilled a lot of the stuff from her dad onto her son because his dad wasn't there. So
right.
it is a thing to where a woman can raise a man, but to a certain extent. Same vice versa. A man can raise a young lady, but to a certain extent. But overall, your youth The things that you go through, the trauma, that shapes, your future relationships, your future goals. You know, what they say, it's about three things you can't change as a kid. You can't change your parents, you can't change your environment that you grew up in, and most of all, you can't change your DNA. If it's certain things that go along in your family with diabetes, alcohol, certain things, you're gonna pull that if you don't, just go along to it, because life lessons with um diabetes, you can change a little bit of your habits and eat right, but the moment you go off that meat rack, man, you catching it quick. You know,
Yep.
it's certain DNA instructions. You can't change that. So you can less prevent things by changing certain things about yourself, but that has to be taught to you, or you have to see it. Otherwise, you're walking into the same trap as people before you. You know, because I was on the channel earlier, and we was talking about the innate behavior that my dad wasn't around. I'm gonna be there for my kids, but
Right.
then these young men go through the same struggle because inadequate picking of their mates, not being able to fully vet women and see what type of woman is what. Because, hey, just as men are sheep in wolf's clothing, women can be the same way. So we have to understand who we dealing with, and that starts in the family. This YouTube, no, not even saying that us giving men now is bad advice, but if I wanted a relationship with a woman, I go to my uncle. My uncle's supposed to garner that. If my uncle's not deemed worthy and responsible, then I go outside of my family for my granddaddy and everybody else. If I got my granddaddy was a womanizer, my uncle was an alcoholic on drugs, he can't do nothing, then I step outside from my coaches to my, older elder family members that done been through something. But the best cure is going to those elders that been in relationship for 10 and 15 years. They might ain't got all the answers, but they working together. They working on something because they still together.
True that, because my background, my upbringing, my father was never in my life, so everything I learned on how to talk to women, how to vet women, came from my mama and my great grandma. And I had two different sides. I had my mama telling me how to treat women, and my great grandmama telling me that don't put 100% trust in women. So when I started dealing with women, I had both sides working at the same time. It's like I would do nice shit for girls, but at the same time I didn't trust them 100%. So you know what I'm saying? So if they would do anything that I didn't approve of, I back up off of. But as long as they were doing shit I approved of, then I kept on fucking with them. So I understand that as a young man, you do need a father figure, a male role model to guide you through certain shit. Because I remember my mama telling me all the time, she like, I can't raise you to be no man. I can teach you certain things that women look for in men, but I can't teach you how to be no man. So even with that being said, do you think the younger generation of men are looking for a male role model if their father not in the house? Are they looking for a coach or mentor or something like that to help them become a greater version of themselves?
Nope. Their role models are celebrities, athletes. You know, I was talking to one guy on Underrated Darkness, his channel,
Yeah,
and Underrated, we were talking about Charleston White. So I told him I want to do a chop up where we talk about the Charleston White video, because Charleston basically said it best. We got so many people believe in celebrities, believe in athletes. They just like us. They just got money. But at the same time, you pushing this image to do better, be better, but then you doing all this other stuff behind the scenes. Like, a lot of these guys done got caught up in so many scandals, and all kind of bad stuff. And man, I don't want my kids, portraying that image. I want them to look up to me versus being a celebrity. I looked up to my uncle that was on drugs, because even though he was on drugs, he changed his life around when he started coming around me and my brothers, because he said, I want to be a better man for y'all, so y'all have an image to look up to. That made him really want to get off drugs hard anyway, because he was like, man, I ain't been there. Your mom passed. I wasn't there for y'all, and I can't waste time now, so I got to make up for lost time, and that took me listening and then talking to him to say, man, that's rough. Like my uncle trying to change his whole life, man, just to, be there for us. Like that's real love. Like, so that's what made me appreciate him for being my uncle and changing himself just to benefit me and my brothers.
Feel you, I feel you. But see, like when I finally got hold of my dad, and when we got older, he told me he was a piece of shit. And my mother had married my stepdad when I was about 10. And everything I saw from him was bad behavior too. So just being a piece of shit in my DNA and watching my stepdad be a piece of shit, my outlook once I got older, my outlook at looking at women was just like be a piece of shit toward women. You know what I'm saying? Just cheat on them, talk crazy to them. And it was going against everything my mother and it was going against a lot of things I was taught growing up is how to treat women nice and shit like that, because the one man I had in my life was a piece of shit. And I used to see him do my mama any kind of way and she would accept that shit. So when I really started dealing with girls, I would do some of the same shit he was doing to my mama, because that's what I saw. So I can understand what you're saying about a lot of these young guys look up to rappers and athletes and celebrities for their guidance on how to be a man. But truth be told, some of these guys are leading these niggas down the wrong path and they don't even much understand that shit.
Yeah, it's that innate behavior, man. Art imitating life. I see somebody doing something, it might not be right, but if somebody else can accept it, I can accept it. I try to get it done. Like, most of the guys I used to know, they used to hit the freaks. So they say, man, you tell her this, you do this to her, you'll hit. Cool. I'm gonna do the same thing because I want to hit. And then it got to a point where you had to say, man, it ain't right. So why'd you out here emulating yourself being something you're not? It takes a while, it takes growth. That's the thing with a lot of people, man. You want to hang and kick it and be accepted, so you gotta emulate what everybody else doing. But with growth, man, you live your life according to your rules, and that's what most people do, man. They live their life according to what they see, what they hear, the rules as it stand. Hey, when you get a little older, you're responsible for yourself. Your parents ain't going down for the murder. You going down for the murder. So, that's when you start to, start really knowing more rules and knowing more regulations, that if you hit a woman, this will happen to you. You do this and that'll happen to you. See, everybody tell you, man, hey, you could do this and you can do this and you'll be great. But nobody tell you the end result of sacrificing, when you hit somebody, what's going to happen. All they say is you going to jail. But nobody never tell you hit somebody, they hitting you back. That's why even with the women's standpoint, I don't promote beating or hitting on women, but at the same time, I never promote women hitting on me. If a man is strong enough to knock another man out, or even possibly knock his teeth out, what do you think a man will do to you? So a lot of women, that's why I always tell them, don't cross that line. We always was taught never to hit a girl. You know what my mama told me? She said, if a woman hit you, you hit her back, because she'll kill you just like a man would. And that stuck with me all my life. Anytime I dealt with a woman in physical altercation, I would always walk away and I would tell them straight up, just don't hit me, just let me go. Let me be about my way. And that opened up a lot of women to understand, like, when you in anger, you say stuff you don't mean, you do stuff in the moment, and that causes a lot of turf between this stuff. Because like I say, it's something that you learn. You deal with that until you get past
Yeah, because I remember it was a couple of girls in my past that I was never told to not hit a girl back. You know what I'm saying? My folks never told me that. They was like protect yourself at all times. So it was a couple of girls, you know, and I knew I was stronger than them. They get to playing with me, want to play, fight, and all that right there. And when I was young, I had a very short temper. So I would play with them till they probably hit me one time, and I felt it, and I felt like, damn, you hit me like a nigga on that one. So now I gotta hit you back even harder. And it was some girls I did some terrible things too that I hate I did. But I looked at it from the simple fact was that I was told to protect myself. I wasn't told to just, you know, not to do nothing to you because you was a girl. It was told that if a girl, like you said, if a girl hit you, hit them back. But it was more like whoever try to do something to you, you do something to them too. So yeah, I did some awful things to some young girls when I was a teenager that I hate I ever did. But they told me after the whole situation, they told me was like my mama said this and my mama said that, and they told me that, you know what I'm saying, I can beat on niggas and shit like that. And I'm like, all right, you know, I am stronger than you. And I was saying that when I was a teen, I'm stronger than you. I can't literally hurt you if I feel like it. So all that bullshit your mama told you, you know, gonna go out the window if I really get angry enough to actually hurt you. So do you think a lot of niggas, a lot of men feel like they can't take no disrespect, period, from women, whether it's verbally or physically, that they just have to react to they go to the extreme when dealing with women that disrespect them verbally or physically?
Well, you know, it's an emotional thing, man. A lot of people who don't have control over their emotions, and I'm gonna tell you this short story. So with my wife, when me and her got together, you know, we used to always talk, and it'll be like a situation where it get heated, or argument or something, and it gets to the point where, you know, she want to argue, throw her hands up in the air, you know, she cuss me out, and I just listen. After a while, I'm like, "You finished?" She said, "Yeah." "What you got to say?" "Nothing. I was wrong, this and that." And I go on about my business. I walk away. She was
Yeah.
like, "You don't want to talk about it no more?" "Nope." And so I did it about 2 or 3 times. Then on the third time, you know, after we finished arguing, she calmed down. She came back and was like, "Why you always do that?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "Every time we have a situation, I'm arguing at you. You just look at me like I'm crazy. And then when I'm finished, you say your piece and then you move on." She like, "You make me feel like, you know, I'm going crazy or something." I was like, "Well, it takes two to argue. I'm not arguing with you." I'm like, "We're both adults. You know, I talk to you, you talk to me." I said, "That's it. There's no throwing hands up, cussing each other out." I said, "If I did something wrong, the worst you could do is what? Leave me? Then I'm single again." I say, "But if you don't leave me or you're not gonna leave me, so what's the point of doing all that? And then we're gonna work on it anyway." And then when she thought about it, she's like, "Yeah, you right." She's like, "Yeah, I never thought about it like that." And I say, "Well, you know, it was something I learned over time by seeing, you know, other people handle this. Because I seen older people go through this and they say, well, you know, I taught them. They said, man, life too short. I've been with this woman for this many years, and me arguing and cussing at her, it never got us nowhere. So we just
Right.
speak our piece and move on." Yep. And that's what a lot of men do, man. A lot of men are just so emotional. They, like I said, it's enabled behavior. You're not taught to, you know, garner your emotions and don't go off the handle. I'm not even gonna argue with no dude like that. I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you want to fight, like I coach wrestling, and I tell my boys when I see them got a little fear in them, like I told this one guy, I said, "Man, if I hit you, you just gonna have to eat it." And he was like, "Eat what?" Because you know I don't coach in my, you know, in my neighborhood or in the hood or anything. So these kids looking at me like, "What do you mean by eat?" So I'm like, "If I hit you in your face, you just got to take that punch, and then two things gonna happen. Either you're gonna take that punch and walk away, or you're gonna hit me back." And that's what a lot of men are not focused on, understanding like this arguing isn't gonna get anybody anywhere.
Right.
So if a woman disrespect me, "Oh, you ugly this or you short this," I'm a dark skinned dude. I've been called black all my life. That don't affect me. I should have tough skin because I done been through this mental struggle dealing with women, as in high school and elementary. By the time I got to be a grown man and I'm still carrying this emotional stress when women say no and they don't like me, move on. But the thing is, what type of women are you dealing with to come at you like that? I don't think a wife material woman would come at you like that anyway. So why are you pursuing only but to just have sex? And that's where it garners that, who got the best body count, who got the most women. I was never that type of dude. Yeah, I hit every now and then with women, but if we get away from that mentality, a lot of men will be more stable because, you know, yelling and arguing with these women, what is it producing for you? How's it helping you?
True that. Cause on that body count situation, I know me and my wife, we talk about this shit. And she was like, "Do you even know your body count?" And I'd be like, if we were talking about just girlfriends, yeah, I could tell you my body count on just girlfriends. I said, overall, I couldn't tell you how many females I had sex with in my life. But I know how many girlfriends I had sex with. And like you were saying, because you coach wrestling, I coach basketball. I coach football for a little bit, but I coach basketball a whole lot. And like you were telling your players, your wrestlers, if I hit you in the face, you got one or two options. I dealt with nothing but boys in the hood. So they have all the nuts in the world to tote pistols and sell dope and all that right there. But when it came down to basketball, they were shook. They had fear in their eyes. And I used to tell them, I'm like, look, them boys the same age y'all is. Some of them bigger than y'all, some of them smaller than y'all. But the point is they the same age as y'all, and y'all had to go out there and play ball. If they see any fear in your eyes, they're gonna take advantage of it. So the best thing I used to tell my players was like, you can't show no fear. You gotta go out there and be just as tough as them. Even if you ain't the tough guy, you still gotta be tough. You still gotta go out there. If you get knocked down, get back up and laugh at them. Like that's the best you can do. So I always taught my players to be aggressive. Whether they want to be aggressive or not, like if you're not aggressive, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You ain't gonna do what you want to do on the court if you're not aggressive. If you just being passive, then everybody gonna run over you. So with that being said, like I was saying earlier in the live, I'm tired of hearing grown men crying about situations that they can't control. And it's not aggressive enough. It's like you scared to be aggressive with jobs, you scared to be aggressive with women, you scared to be aggressive because you so scared of what might happen. It's like, to me, a lot of men were walking around in fear of the worst. And I'm like, bro, it is what it is. Either it's gonna happen or it ain't gonna happen. You can't walk. One thing my mama always told me, you can't worry about shit you know that can't happen. And I think what it is a lot of men walking around now with the fear of knowing that a woman can reject them, knowing that a job can turn them down, knowing the worst can happen. And instead of looking at it and saying, fuck this shit, they looking at it like, well, instead of me trying, I'm just going to sit here and be scared of the world. How do you feel about this shit?
Yeah. Believe it or not, one of the guys that's in the manager space, he basically made this, saying that if a lot of men who fear rejection from women, they need to go work a sales job. Go work a sales job. Telemarketing or something, sales job, a bill collector, to get rejected so many times to where it's nothing to you.
And I agree, because one of the things I hear a lot in the manosphere is a lot of these content creators always talking about they got a background in sales. And just like you said, sales, and I say this a lot, sales ain't nothing but game in its rawest form.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can sit up here and, like, I used to wait tables when I was younger, and I used to have my whole little setup where I know I can try to make the maximum amount of money as possible if I set certain things up to go in my favor. if you're in sales, you already know that it's a small percentage of your clients, your consumers, that's gonna pay for your product up front without you convincing them. It's certain people that gonna come into your store and browse browse the store, look at certain products and walk right out without buying nothing. It's that percentage that come in that's wanting to buy, but you got to convince them to buy. And when I look at that, I look at that as women too. It's like it's a small percentage of women that's going to mess with you just out of strength of messing with you. It's only a small percentage that's gonna fuck with you just out of strength of fucking with you. It's a percentage of women that ain't gonna fuck with you regardless of what you say. And it's that small percentage of women that need convincing for them to fuck with you. And I feel like men don't want to convince that percentage of women to fuck with them. They feel like it's just gonna be that 10-20% of women that want to fuck with you no matter what, that they gonna always get, and not that 30-40% of women that need convincing. So I'm like you, it's like get you a sales job so you can learn rejection, so you can hear the word no several times in a row. It's like hear no 6, 7, 8 times in a row. Because when you finally hear that word yes, I'll buy this, or yes, I'll give you my number, or yes, I'll go on a date with you, you'll act like you'll never hear them no's again in your life. Because you had that confidence then. So I think what it is like a lot of men have that lack of confidence and that fear of rejection, that they just sit there and say the women are bad, the women don't want to deal with me. They have all these reasons. I'm like, you don't even talk to them. You don't even know what that woman really has on her mind. You just look at her and automatically say she don't even want to talk to me because I'm 5'5", I weigh 200 plus pounds. I got some money, but I ain't got a lot of money. And you automatically disqualifying yourself from that woman before even trying to see what that woman really wants. Do you think that's the main problem with men in these spaces, or is it something else?
Mainly that, because when it comes down to it, a lot of the men, they really can't speak up, because for one, it ain't even just game. I've always told people I never had game. I just talk to a woman and I'm truthful. When it come down to it, hey, if all it takes is 1 or 2 push, if she gonna feel you, she feel you. If she don't feel you, she ain't gonna deal with you. So and then a lot of things, a lot of guys, they image on women trying to get the baddest. What is considered the baddest woman? They always say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So when it come down to it, if you want a girl that's a 10, or you want a girl that's a certain, number, this and that, that's on you. With me, my thing is I go for what I like. You know, I'm not finna go for everybody else's pick, because I always told people, I say when it came to Kevin, Kevin talked about women being a 10 and women being this, and I would always say, my 10 is my 10. My wife is my 10. And when it came down, when Kevin was talking about Beyonce, he said Kelly Rowland was what, a
He said,
7, a 8. Beyonce was a 9.
I think either he said that Kelly was better than Beyonce, or Beyonce was better than Kelly. I can't
Nah,
remember
better.
exactly.
He said Beyonce was better than Kelly. He said Beyonce was better than Kelly. So his number was Rihanna was a 10, Beyonce was a 9, and Kelly was a 8. I was like, no, that's the reverse for me. It ain't even about no light skin, dark skin thing. I like thicker chicks anyway, but it just something about Kelly, the way, like her body shape and everything's proportioned. I like a
Right.
well proportioned, nice looking, dark skinned women. I love the skin. I love that dark skin glow. So it don't matter just about the looks of the skin, but a preference thing is one.
Yeah, because I'm like you. She is like, I like thicker women, my damn self. So when I hear nigga talking about the ideal woman, I'm like, my woman got at least be 150 pounds for me to start off with.
Exactly.
They be looking, they be like, that's too big. I'm like, bro, I'm 6 feet, 200 pounds. I'm like, 150 is good for me. 150 good for me. I like curves. I like big titties and wide hips and shit like that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I'm from the South. We wrestle with females like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we like down here. We like them thick.
Like with me, that's why like my wife, man, my wife, she probably like 138 and she
Yeah,
had lost some weight. She had lost some weight. 'Cause when I met her, she was petite. And so my
yeah.
wife, she would always tell me, she say, why you dealt with me? And I started laughing. I like, why you say that? She was like, because when it come down to it, I'm a petite girl. And I know you like, thicker or bigger women because if all the women you dealt with, you know, the only other small girl I had was one of the girls I had in high school. But I've always dealt with, thicker, bigger women. And when it came down to it, she was like, she was just asking because she was probably one of the smallest women I ever dealt with. And I told her, I said, well, the heart knows what the heart wants. I can want all the thick girls in the world, but building and dealing with you, you the one that caught my heart. So the other women, they kind of lost out. All the thick women, they took the back seat.
Yeah, because
And I
that's
told her,
like with my wife, she the shortest woman I ever talked to. Cause like all the other chicks I ever been with, they always was taller. Like I said, I'm 6 feet. Like I would deal with chicks that were 5'9", 5'10", and thick. And my wife, she about 5'4", 5'5", and thick. And I was like, my son always talk about daddy, why I ain't 6'6" and all that. I like that because your mama ain't tall. I'm tall, but your mama ain't tall. So therefore, you get a combination of me and your mama height. So he around 5'10", 5'11", something like that. He mad because he ain't 6'6". And I'm like, well, your mama ain't tall, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm like, you was like, when I got with my wife, it was something totally different. She was thick, but she wasn't tall, what I was used to. So, but yeah, I feel you on that part, she. But like I said, I be just listening to these guys with the lack of appreciation for women and how they be just downright talk crazy to them and expect them to jump through hoops and jump on fire and all that for them, and then you don't have enough time to appreciate the shit that the women do for you. That's a problem for me now. Like when I was younger, I didn't give a damn. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you ain't, you can go and get the fuck out of my face. But as I got older and I've been married and I've been with this woman for damn near 20 some years, it's like, why not appreciate the shit this woman do for me? You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't gotta do it.
yeah,
Like I could do shit by my motherfucker self, but at the same time, she taking time out her day and she work and she do this and she doing just as much as I'm doing, and then she come home and still cook for me. And I'd have been home before she got home and she still cook. Like she ain't gotta do that shit. It been time when she come out like, nigga, you been here longer than I have. Why you ain't cook? You waiting on me to come home and cook. And it's like, and I had to look at that shit like, well, you right, I can cook because I am at home first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used like how we work is like I get up before she get up, I go to work before she go to work, I get off before she get off. So I'm at the house before she get at the house. I got the kids and everything. And if ain't nothing done at the house, she looking at me like, well, why you ain't help the kids with this? And why you ain't taking them to practice? And why you ain't cooked nothing? You been home longer than I have, and I be sitting there looking stupid. And I really couldn't come up with a legit reason because I'm like, they my kids. This is my house. We all gotta eat and all this type of shit. So why I'm not doing nothing to show her that I appreciate the time where I do be at home before she come home, and she still come home and cook, even after I be home. Like that's the type of shit I be talking about. It like men don't have that appreciation for women for doing the thing that they doing. They feel like that the woman supposed to do it anyway because you a man and she a woman, and it's in her nature to automatically be your servant, your maid, your nanny, your sex slave, and all that type of shit right there. that's what I'm really coming at right there. So, but that you she
Now it clicked and it came back. I don't know what happened.
that's what I'm saying. I heard it click and then I heard I thought somebody else had popped up. But yeah, that's all I'm saying is like the lack of appreciation for good women
Yeah,
is
'cause that
is high.
yeah, 'cause that's like a lot of times with me at my house, I don't look at no gender roles, man. Some nights I come home, hey, and my wife might be there all day. She get tired of being in the house. She work from home. So I might be like, yeah, I'm gonna cook something. Or, she like going out to eat. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to spend all that money. I'm gonna go ahead and cook something. I might, especially summertime, I'm quick to say, man, I'm finna hit this grill, finna spark this grill up, finna cook some on the grill. I hit the sides, I do everything. You ain't gotta do
Yeah,
nothing. And she chill. I even, sometimes I might get there and I ain't tired. I might wash the clothes, fold all the clothes up. I started to make my boy fold their own clothes. 'Cause I told her, I said, y'all old enough to fold your own clothes. And my wife, she like doing it, but I always constantly get on her. I tell her, this is the vital time for these young boys to learn how to be men and to know how to do stuff like this. Fold your clothes, wash your dishes and stuff. I get on her about washing the dishes for them. I say that's their job. If they ain't doing their job, they ain't gonna get paid. So let them do their job.
yeah, that's just how
Stuff
it
like
is.
that.
That's how it is in my house. Is like, and I told my wife this yesterday. I like the way me and my son operate around the house. I said that we did everything. I like, you ain't gotta do shit. You know what I'm saying? That we cleaned up, we cooked, we do did that and the third. Like, what would there be for you to do? You wouldn't have nothing to do. I said, and with that, I said you'll find something to do. Just because you don't want to be looked at it like the woman that don't do nothing around the house. I said, you'll find something to do. I like you'll fuck some shit up on purpose just to do something. You know what I'm saying? She got to look like, no, I won't. No, I yes, you will. I said, just on the simple fact that on Sunday mornings, you'll find a reason to cook breakfast. Just because everybody in the house like your scrambled egg, you'll find a reason to cook breakfast. So I'm like, you was like, I never really saw gender roles because my folks always taught me how to fend for myself just in case I never got married. So everything, the whole cooking and cleaning and all that right there, I could do that for myself. You know what I'm saying? Now you tell my wife that all the time. It's like the first time she asked me to wash my clothes, I looked at her crazy and I'm like, I can wash my own clothes. She was like, really? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I don't need you to wash my clothes. I can wash my own clothes. I can do X, Y, and Z. I don't need you to do that. So by me telling her that, she found other shit to do to, what I'm saying, just to show she could be a good woman to me. And I'm like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of times these niggas just be wanting a woman to do everything. And then once you do everything, she looking at you is like, you can't tell me thank you. You can't show no love. You can't show no appreciation. And then the minute she stopped doing everything, you want to say she an ungrateful bitch. So
Yeah.
that's my what you say she
Now I'm saying yeah, because I mean that's like me, man. I cook all that stuff. I remember the first time I ever made food for my wife. I made some jambalaya,
yeah.
and I cooked y'all. She looking in the trash, talking about some man, you ain't cooked this. She looking in the trash, what I'm saying, for the takeout bag. She all in the laundry room next to the kitchen. Oh, the kids like, yeah, no, he really cooked it. He cooked it. We seen him do it. He had the pots and pans. And then I used to wash my dishes as I go along. And then I got away from that. But I need to do that. But I wash my dishes after I finished. But that time I had cooked, washed all the dishes up, and I only had like the pot that the jambalaya was in. Cause I had to use a different skillets and all that to make the ground beef and cause my jambalaya I put ground beef, sausage, shrimp, all that in there. And so all them different meats gotta cook it up and stuff. Man,
Yeah.
she all in the trash looking for it. Even the first time I ever cleaned, and I think I cleaned. It wasn't in the apartment we was in. I think it was the other apartment we moved to, or the house, one or the other. But I had food around to clean the bathroom. and I cleaned our room and I cleaned the hallway, went down there, cleaned the living room, all that stuff. Dude, she thought a maid came in them up. You know, cause like I clean even to this day, like at our house we at now, I had cleaned the walls in my boy's bathroom and I had cleaned the baseboard. And she was like, "How you get the baseboard so white?" I was like, "I just took the mop and scrubbed the baseboard with the mop." She's like, "Oh, I never thought about that." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what you gotta do."
But you know
You
what
know,
she, but you know what
yeah.
she, this the funny part about what you saying is that men don't realize when you do all that right there, you ain't got to do it every day. But when you do it, you don't know how good that woman feel for to see her man do some of that shit sometime. And I said it a couple of times. It's like, bro, if you go wash the dishes after she cook, you don't know how wet that pussy be after you wash them dishes. I said, if you go in there and clean up your own mess, you put your clothes in dirty
Facts.
clothes. I was like, bro, y'all don't even much know how ready she is to do all the little nasty shit on your mind if you just go wash the dishes, bro. If you fold the towels. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, it's levels to the shit you want your woman to do. I said, but you had to be a willing participant. You got to do some of this shit too to let her know that you appreciate her. And if she know you appreciate her, then there's nothing she won't do. It works like that. But yet and still, you got men that feel like they supposed to do X, Y, and Z for me because I pay bills. And now that's all I need to do. And if she don't do X, Y, and Z, then I'll just get a replacement. And all you had to do is wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, a
Queen,
lot of guys are guided from that dictator status to where, you know, another man is teaching them something that they don't even do in their home, but if they could, they would. So it's like I tell you how to be a better man, but I'm not even a better man in my own house. I don't run stuff, but you can teach me how to do something you don't even do. And sometimes it's come from, you know, men who are good and they let women get away with too much for too long to where it got out of hand, or it's just an instinct to where you never had it in you. So you can't tell a woman, you know, don't do this and don't do that because she don't respect you. So like go back to the woman you deal with and also from your childhood.
true that. True that. Because like I said, all my child, I saw women that worked, that when they had jobs and they came home, they took care of the house too. So I can I can tell a woman like I used to always tell my wife, it's like I don't see you being just a housewife. Because I never saw housewives. I always saw women that took care of the house and went to work. And that wasn't me just saying you gotta go to work. That's just like I never saw a woman just sit. All the woman I really saw staying at the house with my great grandmama. That because she was up in age. She and even by her staying at home all day, she would go outside and cut the yard and plant the garden. She was cutting down tree limbs and shit like that. So I was like, even my great grandmama, even though she wasn't working, she was around the house 67, 80 years old, painting and cutting trees and shit like this. So I was like, I never seen a woman not work hard on both ends. Like I would see that, and then they still go there and cook. So I looked at that like, yeah, okay, you can cook and go to work. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as I got older, I was like, yeah, I know how much of a problem that is for you trying to maintain the house and go to work. Because at the same time, I saw the women in my family do it. It wasn't no niggas around to do a lot of the house, a lot of the labor, a lot of the manual, the physical labor. They had to do it their damn selves. So I understood that. That's why I tell my wife now, like, yeah, I understand you work hard. So yeah, I got this, I got that. Don't have to worry, but you ain't got to worry about this. Or I tell my son, go and take care of this because your mama's sick or your mama need to do this. You know what I'm saying? We got hold our end of the bargain around the house too. Even though we go do out, I go get my little money here and there, and he get his little money here and there. We like, well, she do want you to cook something. You can go cook. She wants you to clean up. You can clean up. Like she ain't got a con to tell you clean up and do this, that, and the third. Like you should be able to do it your goddamn self. You grown. You 16. You should be able to take care of that bit of your goddamn self. So yeah, I understand that type of shit. But like I said, if you as a young man, you like you said, you grow up and see women that doing everything they can to make your life better as a young man. Then you get up as an older man. Now you want to talk bad to the same women that raised you. Like, how did that possible?
Yeah, but like I said, it came from a lot of times where the men, as they grew up and they seen their dad or somebody taught them that it's a taught behavior. You know, I'm not coming in and say, man, any woman this way that if I don't get my respect, I'm busting them in the mouth. You know, it's a taught behavior. You know, whether you listening on a rap song or you know you honestly felt like that's the way to treat women, it's a taught behavior.
Yeah, it's a tall behavior, I guess. You know, so that's why I try to teach my son everything right. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell a lot of people, it would be easy for me to teach my son to be a street nigga because of my background, what I know. I said, instead of me teaching them that, I teach them like, bro, there's other ways to do things. You know what I'm saying? You can treat, just like yesterday, me and him talking about girls, and I was telling them, how to vet girls. You know what I'm saying? Because he in 11th grade, he's talking to little girls here and there, and I'm telling him like, bro, this is how you do this. Look for this. Don't look at don't look at her body. Because they growing up, they feeling that. I said, don't just look at her body. I said, you gotta look at how she moves and how she talk, and did that and the third. I said, then you know what you're looking for. If you just looking at her body, I said, I already know what you're looking at. You just looking at her body. You just looking at her body because you want some pussy. So you gotta look past her body sometimes and look at what she's saying, how she moving around certain people and all that right there. I said, that's how you know what type of woman she is. That's how that's how you know what she's being taught in her house, whether from a single mom or a two-parent household. You already see what's going on, just how she talking, how she move around certain people. So me and him had a long conversation about that yesterday. And I feel like that, like I said, a lot of men don't get that real game on how to deal with women, and they have all these bad situations because they ain't got that real game. You know what I'm saying? Who, Queen, you can come up here whenever you feel like, Queen. I ain't, that's on you, shout. But yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
Nah, man, I'm gonna go and let you shut it down and just get out of here too. Get in a little more work. But yeah, man, good discussion.
Oh yeah,
This should be head talk.
I had checked out that live you was on the other day. I can't remember the guy's name you was on. Y'all was talking about finance, and I can't remember that guy's name.
Big discussion, Dr. Dumbo.
Yeah. I checked it out for a hot minute, but we had to dip out. I tried to check it out as long as I can.
Yeah, his channel mainly be, he got like 4 channels. He got a sports channel, he got an entertainment channel, he got a science and technology channel, and then he has a channel regarding just basic overall topics. And that's why I was on the basic overall topic channel. So yeah, he tried to put a little light because he's an educator. He actually is a scientist. So
yeah, I saw with his little scarf tied up real nice. Had his little I don't know what type of hat you want to call it, but he had his little hat on. And
yeah, we call it Kango. Everybody call it Kango.
Yeah, the Kango. He was talking real proper. Like I said, okay, but as soon as I got to watching it, I think that was the same night we had went to my wife cousin birthday party. So I try to catch as much as I can, but I couldn't catch everything. But I be trying to check you out, Sheet. I know you be talking about some other things outside of dick and pussy. I know you be having other thing going on. Did you ever did you ever bless anybody with that lapel?
No, not yet. It's gonna be next week. I'm gonna try to do it next week, and then I'm gonna send it out before I'm gonna send it out after going into the new year.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna check that out and see whenever you're gonna, bless somebody with them gifts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna
yeah,
do two. I'm gonna do like 2 gift cards too. I gotta figure out like the amount because for the lapel mic and that motion camera, I'm only gonna do that to people who already subbed or been on my channel, like you, other people. Y'all done been on my channel, but
yeah,
new people, I ain't gonna give them that. They get a chance to win gift cards though. See, they get a chance to win the gift card, but the mic and all that, I'm gonna get at the people who already been watching. Cause one of the guys, he told me that he said, man. He said, them are some nice gifts. I would get it to the people since day one, not for the people that just came for the gifts. So
right. Well,
I,
I'm gonna let you go and get back to your business sheet. I appreciate you stopping by and
Notice on his camera.
let, let me pick your brain. You know what I'm saying? So let me go and let you get back to work, sheet.
You talking about?
all right, then I'll let you.
All right, man. I'll get over with you.
Yep.
I'm running
All right.
behind. I was
Oh,
what was I trying to say?
What up?
how you doing?
Man, let me tell you about these niggas on my panel last night. Why them niggas said that if they had a bad day, they could just come in the house and go in their room and not address the wife or the children until they feel better.
Oh, they don't work like that.
You know what, Queen? I have did that a couple of times. I done had a bad day and I just come in and it's either I come in the house and don't want to be bothered or I sit in the car and calm down. I ain't want to take nothing out on my wife and kids that they didn't deserve. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah, sit your ass outside in the car. Don't you come in this motherfucker and disrespect me and these children. You come in here and you speak. And if you need some time, you say, hey, I need some time. But what you ain't gonna do is come through them damn doors and walk your ass away from everybody like we ain't in here. That's what you ain't gonna do. Talking about we ain't got to communicate. Who you talk? That's disrespectful. What you mean you ain't got to communicate? You talk, y'all women supposed to have intuition. It ain't about our intuition. We know something wrong with you. It's about the respect that you are going to communicate with me, even if you don't feel like talking about it. Just tell me you don't feel like talking about it, and I'll go on about my business. But don't just walk past it. I didn't do it. Talking about some, we don't got to tell her because we pay the bills. Yo, my pimp hand strong. I wish you niggas would.
Here you go with your pill pen, man. Is you a madam or a housewife? Which one are you?
Madam Housewife.
Madam housewife. Why did I know you? Why did I know you would say Madam Housewife? Mm-mm-mm. So how you doing today, Queen? You all right?
I'm doing wonderful. We just got.
Maybe their mama ain't tell them. You gonna have to tell them because baby, what the hell y'all talking about? Let me tell you something. You might be having a bad day with your ass. They gonna go up in their job and don't see your work. Act like you don't see your work right there just because you having a bad day. You gonna sit your ass down and do your job.
Who
So when you
that?
come up in here, your job is to be a father and a husband. You gonna come in and you gonna act accordingly, act as such.
Who that?
That is Miss CP, the one and only child, please.
Miss
Hello.
CP.
Said
What's
that,
going
Miss
on? How you doing, Miss CP? You all right? You good?
He talking to you.
Hmm?
He said,
Oh
"How
yeah,
you?"
I'm doing good. What's up, big dog? I'm straight. How are you?
I'm all right. I just heard a lot of talking and shit, and Queen Lips wasn't moved. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck she doing it.
Ah, that is funny. No, but I understand if you get home, you're having a bad day, you sit in the car for a little bit, you cool off. Then you come in. I could tell something bothering you, but you come in and you still speak though. And I'm gonna give you your time, but don't just walk past, breeze past like you don't see us. Now that's just crazy.
So if the nigga come in the house, he cuss your ass out. That's acknowledgement, right?
Then we really got problems. No, they ain't acknowledgement. That's kind of that we really got problems.
So
Might as well say what it is you there for you walk up in this door.
so
Now
what
we
you
gonna
want
play
me?
them type of games.
So you
But you
want me
just
to
get
come in?
yourself together and you got to be respectful. Like Queen said, you're gonna have to be respectful because I'm gonna do the same.
So you want me to come in the house and give you a kiss on the cheek and tell you, baby, the word and fuck me over. Just give me a couple of minutes to gather myself.
Yes.
Nah, you ain't gotta even do all that. You ain't gotta gas me up, but you gotta acknowledge me and the kids. Hey y'all, I'll be right there. Give me a minute. Something.
Okay. You
But
must
I
get
think
my.
what Queen was saying, somebody talking about they just gonna walk past and go in their room and close the door, or go in their man cave, close the door, go in the garage and close the door, and then everybody in the house gonna feel that energy. Cause the kids gonna be looking at the mama like, what the hell going on here? And the mama looking at them like, it's okay. I don't have time for that. It just don't make no sense. Like, if you
I
bring your
bet.
outside problems home, we could talk about it, but let's just come in the house. Let's act like we halfway normal around here, and then we can, talk about it if you want to talk about it. Some men don't want to talk about their problems. I don't know why they feel like they can't talk to their woman, but that's either them or their spouse. But there's a problem in the communication.
Okay. I got
CP 10 years in the game, by the way.
10 years in the game.
10 years in the game.
Oh, that's what's up. You still a rookie compared to me, but we gonna accept it. We
I mean, I'm
gonna.
just saying, I'm bringing I'm bringing women with credentials. You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
why they on the phone and not on the panel? Why they on the phone and
I'm
not
gonna
on?
shoot her the link because she not really good with the technology thing yet. So we was already backstage from my workout this morning, and I
Oh,
clicked the link. So I'm gonna send her the link so she can come over here.
oh yeah, because you
You can
know.
send it to me. I'll try to jump in for a hot minute. I'm
Okay.
just getting ready to hit the streets real quick. I'm getting ready, but yeah, that's a real good topic though. And
Oh,
like Queen said, can't be sitting here just ignoring people. Like it's a communication thing and a respect thing. So I'm
But
gonna
let
respect
me,
you.
but let me ask you a question though, Miss CP, child, please. Let me ask you a question.
Uh huh.
What about the woman that do the same thing that y'all said the nigga just did? Come in the house, don't want to talk nobody. She just mad at the word. What I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to wait till you calm down too.
no, you supposed to go in there and tell her you understand that something's bothering her, but she being disrespectful to the house.
Fuck
Mm-hmm.
it.
It go both ways.
I'm gonna tell you, you better go
It go
roll
both
that.
ways.
You better go roll that blunt and drink that glass of wine. I ain't
I
did
mean, whatever it is, you correct her behavior. You don't just let her sit up there and be
yeah, 'cause
disrespectful.
I know me. I know me. I'm gonna tell you, come in the house with a whole attitude, and I know I ain't the reason for your attitude. I'm gonna go in there like, you straight. If you get to popping off at me, you know what I'm gonna say, hey, Shaw, you better, man, you better do something. You better go holler at them motherfuckers that pissed you out. Don't holler at me, bro. It's gonna be a problem. You already mad at the outside world. You don't want me mad at you too. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
but
here.
that depends on the kind of person that you with though, because everybody ain't gonna do that. Like if I'm mad at something that's going on outside and I come in the house with that, if my husband come up to me, you good? I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm good. He gonna say, nah, you don't seem like you good. I know it's something wrong, something off. And I'm gonna say, yeah, but we'll talk about it in a minute. Let me just use the restroom, get out my clothes and stuff. You know what I mean? That's how you're supposed to handle that kind of situation. If somebody get to popping off at you, then y'all obviously been having some issues along the way because you shouldn't even be
I'm
talking to them.
just,
That's how I feel if they ain't did nothing to you.
I'm just trying to see where your head be at, cause
But
I'm
but if,
expecting.
but if you and your spouse, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm saying, but if you and your spouse feel like that kind of behavior is normal, that's how y'all normally function. Then can't nobody even argue with nobody about that because that's how y'all move. You know what I mean? But for me and mine, we don't move like that.
Oh, I'm
And I
about to
wouldn't. I
say,
wouldn't. My husband know if he come approach me and ask me what's going on, I'm not gonna pop off. And I know that if I ask him, he's not gonna pop off. You know what I
oh,
mean?
I'm about to
You just
say,
kind of know when to bag back. You be like, okay, I'm gonna bag back for a minute. But
cause
if somebody
in my house, we a bunch of loose screws around here. We gonna pop off. We don't get damn. We gonna pop off over here.
I hope y'all understood what I said because I know I talk fast sometimes.
Yeah, I got you. I feel what you saying. You know what I'm saying? I
I
got
just
you.
put the link in your text messages.
Okay, girl. Thank you, sugar.
Hmm.
It gonna pop up here so I can cuss your ass out for real.
Oh boy, hold up now. Wait a minute. Now ain't gonna be no cussing. Ain't gonna be none of that up in here.
I gotta come
Ain't
over
gonna be
here.
no laying of the hands now.
Oh no, I ain't gonna put. I'm gonna preach to you. I ain't gonna put my hands on. I'm gonna preach to you. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, everybody had their own take on everything. But I'm gonna come through for a second. I'll be that way, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace out. All right.
Now, Queen, you said
Mm-hmm.
now when I got off your panel last night, you probably going to watch the game. What happened?
So Amazon Prime only let me watch the Thursday night game. So we gonna have to watch Thursday's game.
Oh, okay. You ain't got Peacock?
No, I'm tired of all these apps. I'm tired of downloading ish.
Yeah,
I'm
Peacock.
so tired. I'm like, you know what? I'm cool with the advancing technology, but the amount of apps you need to download is quite ridiculous.
Well, is either get apps or get cable.
Yeah, I don't watch that much TV to give a damn about either. Honestly, I watch the first 48 and Law and Order. That's what I watch.
So you like you a criminal.
No, I'm a deliverer of justice. That's why
Oh,
60 Red getting her proper dragon.
don't come over here talking about Sexy Red. Don't come over
Actually,
here.
I came over here to plug the purge because I believe this is a play to promote the purge. That's what I think is going on.
Okay, well, go on, plug it. Go on. I forgot you the channel plug, you the link plug, and all that.
I am. I'm the YouTube plug. Y'all can come get all the information from me,
Well,
especially pertaining to certain parts of Black YouTube. I can let you know.
okay, well, go on, plug the purge. Shout out to Auntie and the purge.
Auntie holds the purge. I think it's twice a year now. It used to be 4 times a year. And it's about that time. So around the end of the year, you got somebody on this app, you need to call out, address, squash some beef, create some beef, whatever y'all want to do. The purge is the time to do it. So go sub to Ant, A-N-T, capital, space, capital T. And then Auntie is the boiler room. That's the spillover room. Cause that purge be full.
You going to the purge this year?
It looked like I have been set up to attend the events, but Queen don't get down like that. So what I'm gonna have to do is sit up here and figure out how I'm gonna participate without doing all that nigga shit. Cause that's not my cup of tea. That's not how I rock. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So
I might watch from the cloud, but I ain't got no beef with nobody. I might watch from the clouds though. You know.
no, you knew. Just wait.
Good wait on what? Beef?
Wait about a couple of years. No, not necessarily beef, but it's gonna come a point in your YouTube career where you're gonna have to go ahead and address somebody, okay? And some people like to do that shit on the purge. Me personally, myself, no. I'd rather cuss you out on my own channel. And if you decide you want to click the link, you can click the link and we can have a conversation like two adults.
Well, I mean, beef. All that means to me that I'm doing something right. If you got a problem with me, that's all that means to me. I must be doing something right. You got an issue.
Oh yeah, all the big YouTubers, they be having issues with these folks. Some of them they address, some of them they don't.
Yeah, I'm a small time channel right
Oh,
now.
don't worry, your time coming. Oh, they coming. Just keep being successful. They coming. Don't worry. Don't
Well,
worry.
I appreciate you trying to manifest success in my YouTube career. I appreciate that.
Trying to see everybody win.
And I appreciate that. I thank you for that. But me personally, man, I look at YouTube as reality TV. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because it is reality TV. Because I in real life don't care if she slit her wrist. That's real, and this is life.
Wait, you leave that girl alone.
That girl should have left me alone. See, Queen be over here minding her own business, doing her own thing in her own lane. Now, why you swerve in my lane? Okay, so the first time you swerved in the lane, it was all good. I was like, shit happens. Then you swerved in my lane again. Then it started looking like your swerving was intentional. Oh, you want to play with me? This is my road. I paid to have this road, so I don't got to sit in traffic. Okay? Because I'm a rich bitch. And you all up. You all in my lane.
Did you
You
just say
all
you
in
was
my
a
lane.
I thought you said you was a rich bitch. I was like, what?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Up there you go. Baller X is premiering Purge activity. So
I mean, you know, I
if
get
there is a content creator that y'all decide um and some content creators y'all know got tension between each other and y'all want to see them act a fool, hash it out or whatever, go to the purge and watch from the clouds.
I
If
tell
you're
you
not
what,
with the hoo
you
ha and the roo rah, I suggest watching from the clouds. Me personally, myself, I generally watch from the clouds. I do get down in the chat to please hit the like button, promote the stream and stuff like that. But considering that I just cussed out Sexy Red, I probably won't have my wrench this year. So that means I probably won't even be in the chat. So I'll be probably in the bushes and I play it on the back screen because I like to hear people talk. I don't want to hear all that screaming and cussing. That's why
I,
I cuss people out on my own channel by myself.
okay. I mean, if you want to promote this showdown between you and Sexy Red,
No, I don't because there is no showdown. There will be no showdown. It will not be a showdown. Not at all.
let me see who it is.
I'm not going to. I'm not doing that.
Child, please, what's going on?
Hey
How
y'all, what's
you,
up?
how
This
you,
money.
What's the deal?
what's going on? Oh,
Ain't nothing.
you got
Y'all
them
can
butterfly,
continue,
you
huh?
got them butterfly lashes on, don't
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta watch her short. She be fluttering them shits.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. I gotta go off camera real quick. Y'all can keep
Oh,
talking. I'm gonna take my mic. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. I'm sorry.
oh, go ahead. Do what you gotta do, baby.
Look what
Now,
I be. Look what I got.
what you got? You talking to me? You talking to her?
Talking to
What is?
you.
What's that? What's that? Rose spray? T. Okay. Yeah, that worked. That worked right there. I saw 3 main left. That's all I need to
Let me
do.
tell you something. It usually come in a 20-ounce bottle, 16 ounce,
Yeah.
and the medicine cup is on the bottom.
Oh.
This is the bottle. Okay. So when I saw this, I was like, "Is this a shot for like the whole?" I almost drunk this whole thing.
How you feel?
Don't do it.
I turned around and I read the package. I read the package before I chugged this
Uh-huh.
because the package says to the white inside of the cap.
Yeah.
Oh hell, girl.
I was supposed to be, bro.
Fuck
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
You should have did it. You should have did it.
Why should I have done such a
You better
monstrosity
stop.
of a
You better
thing?
stop.
Because all the shit I've been hearing this past weekend, you should have gone, took the whole bottle to the head and said, fuck it. Fuck it. You were supposed to whole bottle, fuck it in your system. And then chase it with some Patron.
Oh no, you trying to put me in the grave. You trying to kill me.
Oh, Patron and weed. Patron and TAC. I thought you was a country girl. I thought you could handle moonshine and backwoods.
Sir, I am bougie. Do
He
you
trying to.
understand? What is wrong with you?
You must don't understand. I'm a nigga in the hood and I'm bougie as fuck.
Yeah. My TAC, you sip slow.
You sip TAC slow. I smoke plenty blunts.
That's what I said. My TAC, I slip slow. Sir, I'm bougie. I'm a
I'm bougie
backwood
too.
and
I
some
like,
moonshine.
yeah.
No.
But I don't smoke backwoods. I smoke swishers and moonshine.
You know what I miss though?
What?
Strawberry Phillies.
Oh yeah, that used to be my shit. The big junks.
Yeah, the
Oh
strawberry,
yeah,
the one,
yeah.
the strawberry flavor.
The chocolate junks, the strawberry junks. Oh yeah, I've been rolling big blunt for a long motherfucking time.
I only like the strawberry Phillies.
Oh, well, you know,
I don't think
Philly.
they make them no more.
Nah, I ain't seen unless you go to a tobacco shop. You know what I'm saying? But Phillies, Optimals, Swishers. What else I roll up? Damn. I used to roll up anything. 3.5 shit. I'm a rolling fool, nigga. I roll up some
Somebody here rolling food.
I roll up some shit in some newspaper if you give it to me.
I don't think I done rolled nothing up. Well, I mean, I roll some joints sometimes. What is this shit on my? Hold on.
Child, please, what's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Say what?
How
I'm
you
good.
doing?
Ain't
You
nothing.
alright?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Ain't nothing. Y'all got a good little topic today going on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just, that's just my sensitive side of me coming out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Well, your sister side need to come out more because these niggas said they could just walk in the house and ignore your ass because they pay the bills.
I'm just saying,
What the hell y'all on with that bullshit? What?
I got balance. You know what I'm saying? I have a little sensitivity. You know, I be on my rap treadmill sometimes. You know
Nothing
what
wrong
I'm
with
saying?
that.
But at the same time, it's like I also cuss a motherfucker ass out for playing with me too.
Uh-oh.
But it's just a simple fact that I want to talk about appreciation for women today. How niggas don't appreciate women. You know what I'm saying? Don't respect them. Don't cherish them. Don't compliment them no more. Either they done did everything in their power to marry them or have them had their kids and all that type of shit. Now you just look at them like a piece of shit, like they ain't worth nothing. You know, I just feel some type of way about that shit. This is all that is. But some other day, I think I got one coming up later this week, either Friday or Saturday, when I'm talking about you surprised she still smashing it 40. So,
She still what?
she still smashing it 40.
Oh,
What you thought I said?
thought you said she still smashing her balls. I was like, what?
Smashing her boss.
Yeah.
See, some of these motherfuckers fucking their boss.
Yeah, but I was gonna be like, why is that your topic? What the hell happened?
I'm just saying, some of these motherfuckers climb the ladder about fucking their boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of them do that.
Yeah, so yeah. Oh yeah. I know tomorrow I'm gonna do a John about Prince Ella. How you feel about Prince Ella, Queen?
I feel like Princella has a message for women who have been deeply traumatized
Okay.
and won't or cannot afford a proper therapist because Princella should not be the leader of no women. She needs to go seek therapy and stop talking about how she read all these books and she healed because she's not. And when somebody triggers her ass, all that trauma she's still carrying comes up and out because then her inner child start crying for somebody to come help me, please help me. And it's manifesting as an adult woman saying, I'm telling you my pain and what actually goes on in the world and how dare you not listen to me, nigga. So she needs to go seek a therapist. But to the women that have experienced some of the shit that she's experienced, I can understand why they feel like she's helpful. But would I support Priscilla? Hell no. I support her going to seek therapy. Now, if she went to a therapist and she was talking, I listen more to her because I would assume and hope that some healing would take place. That'll be something. But right now, girl, hell no. You just got the gift of gab and you is causing more problems than you helping. You creating even more of a rift. Like they'll be healed, but then they not gonna fuck with the men.
Yeah,
So that's not
I
that's not
got
helping nobody really. Cause if the women don't want to fuck with the men, then what the hell do we need? Where do we stand as a society?
I got you. Child, please, you have any comments about Prince Ella?
Chad, please probably don't even know who Priscilla is.
That's what I was saying. Do she know? Do you know who that is?
She on mute.
She on mute.
Yeah.
Oh
She
no,
doing
no,
some.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. Come here, baby. Come here. Come this way. No, I don't know who that is, y'all. I was listening to what Queen said, though. Give me 1 second. Come here.
I hear them. I hear them babies in the background.
Yeah, she got babies. We homemakers.
Ain't nothing wrong being a homemaker.
We know that. We just be busy. People don't believe we be busy. They
I
think we
mean,
just sit on our ass and eat snacks all day.
I at one point in time I was a house husband, and when my son was a baby,
And you
so
was busy, wasn't you?
not really.
Well, I mean, it's easier for y'all than it is for us
How were we doing the same
because
thing?
y'all are men.
Man, I would have him in my arms while I playing the PlayStation with something cooking in the oven and the clothes washing and drying. It ain't
Yeah,
really hard.
for y'all. That's a lot of shit going on for us because our mind is always going. Y'all mindlessly do shit.
I mean, it wasn't hard for me. It was like,
That's what I'm saying. Home making a house, men really good at it. They are really good at it. And I know this from watching my husband. Like, look, I had went in the hospital. We had to move out the house. The children still had to go to school.
yeah.
He kept the house clean, packed the house up, cleaned the house up, got the children in and out of school, back home, fed, clothed, bathed, and came to the hospital to see me. I don't know how the fuck he did all of that shit, but he did that.
I'm just saying, that's what I said. That's why I said it's like, how is it that hard for y'all when it ain't that hard for us to do the same shit?
Because we not built the same.
Okay, elaborate. I'm listening.
All of that stuff for us, it's a mental process because it's not just for. Okay, so like just doing an absolute duty is just something y'all do. That's why y'all can go in the workforce. Y'all can deal with shit a whole lot easier than we can.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So homemaking might be some boring shit for y'all because just sweep the floor. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? We thinking about while we sweeping the floor, we might be thinking about what is going on with Lil Kevin's mental state, or is he developing properly, or what is for dinner? Because I want to make so and so, but I gotta take this out of it because this one got an allergy and all kind of stuff. We be thinking and going through and processing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't give a damn. Y'all just do the shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. It ain't that we don't give a damn.
Right, bad choice of words, but you go ahead,
It's like
articulate what I'm saying.
it's like the way I looked at the shit was this right here. It gotta be done.
There
So
you go.
I'm gonna do it.
There
But
you go.
what I also know is that if I have, like I said, at the time my daughter was going to school, she was in elementary school. My son was just born. He was probably I put like he about 1 or 2. I wasn't working at the time. I was in between jobs. My wife was still working. So she would leave, and I had to go walk my daughter to school. Well, at least to the crossing guard by her school. I walk her to school with my son in my arms, go back home, feed him, make me some breakfast, and then whatever else needed to be done around the house, I already had a schedule in my head. Oh, I need to wash clothes. All right, I'm finna wash the clothes. While they washing the clothes, I'm finna go do X, Y, and Z. Once I get through doing X, Y, and Z, I gotta put the clothes in the dryer. Then I get to looking at the time. I'm like, oh, what do I plan to cook? Do I plan to cook something big or do I plan to cook something small? I already know what I need to take out the freezer or out the refrigerator. While at the same time, I gotta make sure my son getting his food, getting changed. He crying. I gotta make sure he all right. While at the same time playing my PlayStation. I think I had an Xbox at the time, playing my Xbox and smoking my blunts while doing all the household work. My wife would come home and be like, damn, you did everything. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard for y'all because y'all process shit differently than we do.
So why is it so hard for the women then? What you mean
Because
to
we're not wired the same. Like I don't know why people act like biology don't play a role in shit. It
no, I'm
does.
not, no, what I can say this right here. You right about the genetics. I am a man, I'm genetically disposed. Is that the right way I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to be
Yeah,
smart. Okay. It's in my DNA to be a leader. It's in my DNA to handle stressful situations more than a woman.
yeah.
So so you are confirming that the man is the better being, the better parent.
The better who?
Better parent.
I think no, I don't think y'all the better parent.
But you just told me we could process shit differently and become better homemakers, so why we not the better parent?
No, I said men are good at homemaking. I didn't say y'all was better at homemaking. Women are gonna be more nurturing at homemaking. It's a balance there. Like it's a balance between the way I would run the house versus the way my husband would run the house. Either way it goes, the two come together to make a whole. It's not necessarily one is better than the other because we could switch roles. He could come in and I could go to work, and the household still gonna run because I'm still gonna do what I do. I'm gonna be more nurturing. I'm gonna pay attention to stuff that he might not necessarily pay attention to.
You see what my brother got to say right there, and
I
he
was
got
doing this.
kids. And I think
Yeah,
one,
I understand. I've seen men take care of a house. That's why I said
and I
when it
think,
comes to duty, what must be done,
yeah.
men got that shit. But when it comes to the nurturing aspect, y'all miss a lot of that shit.
What part of nurturing? Like, yeah, do I want to coddle? Do I coddle my kids as much as you would? No.
No.
So what
That
part of nurturing?
includes that includes shit like um hey, whatever the hell I got going on in school, I want you to come have lunch with me.
I done done that. Donuts for dads, daughter,
No,
father,
no, no,
dad.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about, and this might not be your situation because you didn't raise children in this time, but I get text messages in the middle of the day of, "Can you come have lunch with me?" So now I got to drop everything that I'm doing to go have lunch with this child at school. Now, a dad, they might go to like McDonald's and bring it up there if they choose to do so. But it's just random stuff like that.
I
It's
ain't
different.
like I never had a problem with it on my off days. Yeah, if you want like if it's a day I'm off from work and one of my kids was like, "You'll come up here and chill with me and have it on me," like, yeah, no problem. I ain't got nothing, I ain't doing shit else. I might well I'll come up there and fuck with you. Yeah, I do that. But if you telling me to leave my job because you ain't got no friends at school and you sitting at the table by yourself, eat that goddamn pizza and carrot sticks and going on about your business.
I mean, I don't really care. If she say come have lunch with me, I'm gonna go. Unless it's like a everyday situation, then that's different. That means there's a problem we need to address. But if she just say come have lunch with me, I don't give a damn why she asked. The fact that she asked me to come have lunch with her for her emotional health, development, and growth, I need to come up there. Now my son, on the other hand, he was like, no parents at school.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, excuse me, like with my daughter never just called me to come up to the school and chill with her. Now, when it was some stuff like donuts for dads, yeah, I'll show up. I might be late going to work, but I'm gonna show up for my daughter for donuts for dad. Due to the fact it's not a lot of dads showing up for shit like that for their kids. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I show up for my kids. Just like when she had the daughter daddy dance in what 5th or 6th grade, I showed up for that shit. I embarrassed the shit out of her ass because I couldn't dance, but I showed up for my daughter. So yeah, I showed up when my daughter needed me to show up, not because she wanted me to show up, because she needed me to show up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's just a difference.
Now she just called me out a little time out. She want me to come up there and have lunch with her just for the fuck of. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and I'm going.
Nah,
That's awesome.
what's the problem? Like, why am I coming up there for? What's the problem? Like, it's something special? Nah, I just want you to come up here. No, like, it got to be an issue. What's the issue? Like it's either something that school sponsored or somebody fucking with you. Which one is it? If it's
And
neither
see,
one, if it's neither one of them, then what the hell I'm coming up there for?
because they want to spend time with their parent.
Well, that's what you have when you get home from school.
They
That way,
want you. It's just like take your daughter to work day. I want you to come to where I go to work every day and have lunch with me.
no, I did. I took my daughter to work with me one time when I was a supervisor for a cleaning company. I took her to work with me one time. It wasn't no take your child to work day. It was that I had to go to a meeting and I ain't had nobody to watch my daughter while I was gone, so I had took her with me. I said, "Fuck it." Like all this shit right there, that shit. Like I feel where you coming from, but I'm like, look, if it's not important, don't expect me just to pop up.
Like your wife say, because I clean in the kitchen is washing the dishes, sweeping, mopping. Y'all is just washing the dishes. It's a whole lot of shit that we do. Like we wash dishes 6 times a day. We got
Why?
breakfast because we got breakfast dishes we need to wash, and in between breakfast, people is still eating. And sometimes y'all rinse y'all dishes out, sometimes y'all don't.
But
So
you see
then,
what I mean? This the thing though. Like me, I could go in the kitchen and clean up my kitchen, and my wife can come behind me and say I ain't do it right.
right? Because we pay attention to details y'all don't necessarily pay attention to. That's why y'all can run through and get shit done because it's just a matter of getting it done. For us, it's a matter of making sure the home is happy, and
The
that
kitchen,
means
the kitchen being clean is the kitchen being clean. Do I have to clean the kitchen a certain way for it to be clean?
do you have to clean in the kitchen a certain way to provide that home environment.
The kitchen.
The whole damn house. That's why it takes us a while to get shit done. We want to make sure it looks nice, it's warm and inviting. Make sure the room, the energy in there is good.
That's if you one of them people that gotta have potpourri, smelling good in the house all day, and you got fluffy decorations all on the wall and shit like that. In my house, my walls are bare. There's no decorations or shit in my house.
Nowhere in your house, you got no decorations at all.
I got maybe shit on my fireplace. That about it. Ain't no pictures hanging up. Ain't no nothing. No pictures of the kids. None of that shit. We plain and simple over here.
Okay, plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
All right. That's a decoration. That's a radio, a damn broom, and a guitar. Don't worry about the pressure cooker. I mean, the crock pot. Just ignore that.
Okay.
But that's a decoration.
All right. So may okay. If you want to be technical like that, yeah, I got a PlayStation up under my TV.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing in the house. Them pictures that's on the wall right there, they're just our artwork.
Like okay, I'm looking at my kitchen right now. I have appliances. I have a washer, a dryer, a stove, refrigerator.
Okay, so nothing like this. And this excuse me is because they done just abused my tables over the week.
See all that shit? Nope, I ain't got that type of shit going on. Nope,
Nowhere.
nope,
Nowhere in the house.
nope. No, what? There was an art setup for one of your kids.
That ain't no art setup. That's the entry table when you come into my house. It's a table, it got a damn yoga statue on it and two vases of fake flowers for the aesthetic.
I put like when you come into my house, the first thing you're gonna see is my exercise machine, and to the left is my bar, and it's some cleaning products on top of my bar right now.
Yeah, so I find nice bedroom sets and make sure the bed looks nice and all that. A home, make it a home. And the decorating, I didn't get into the decorating until a couple of years ago, but it do make a difference.
It make a difference for a motherfucker that really want to do that shit.
No, it makes a difference for the energy in the house, is what I'm talking about.
I guess you know what I'm saying. Cause like I said, the energy in my house is we gonna get this money and we gonna do other shit with it besides try to make this house look like we belong on MTV Cribs or some shit like that. We don't have time to be making the house look pretty. We basic over here. We basic.
I mean, my shit basic.
Yeah, we basic without all the extra shit. Like we don't need all that shit.
No, but it do provide a nice aesthetic though.
I
So
mean, I mean, like
that's
like like we ain't having no family gatherings over here. No, we don't do that shit. No, no, no.
I
We
don't
don't.
have no family gathering either. I've been away from home for a long time. But I do know the difference between bird walls because I didn't think that shit was important. I just happened to have some free time. My children had just started going to school because I was homeschooled. So they had just started school. So I had all this time. I didn't know what to do with. So I said, well, I guess I'll try to see what all this decorating shit is about. And I I just started setting up the house in a certain way.
Nah,
And it helps with the energy and all of that type of shit.
cause when the house we in now, when we first moved over here, the house really was set up for the kids, cause they was doing a lot of activities. And when my daughter, she was a cheerleader and volleyball and all that type of shit right there. So we made the house to where like it was some of her teammates want to come over and chill. They came over
Mhm.
and it was like we didn't have it set up for them to come in and it smelling like girl in the house. It was just bare bones. It was like they came in, they did because they like dealing with little teenage girls that didn't give a fuck about all that type of shit. All they gave a fuck about with their phones. So we ain't do too much to make it more feminine friendly in this house. If you want to say this shit, we just kept it how it was. We just like if you go in her room, she had all the shit in her room. She had a flash screen in there. She had a everything a little girl wanted. It was in her room. It wasn't in the house. Like
Mhm.
everything my wife really wants is in our room, in our
Yeah.
bathroom or our bedroom. But as far as just the house, it is what it is. It's like the house really set up according to how me and my son like it. Plain Jane. Like the shit we like, you go in his room, he got shit in his room. He got jerseys hanging up on the wall. He got shoes everywhere, but that's his room. But like outside of the rooms, like the living room, dining room, kitchen, all that is plain Jane.
I mean, it ain't that plain. He got jerseys on the wall. Like it don't got to be no extra sheet.
But that's his room though. Like outside of his room, like only thing outside of his room that my son do, like he have his Crocs everywhere. Like he got about 100 pair of Crocs, and he like he have a pair of Crocs to wear outside. He have a pair of Crocs to wear around the house. He have a pair of Crocs to go to the bathroom in. And I be like, bro, you got so many pairs of Crocs all across the goddamn house. Why you just don't put them in their room? In your room. Then when you look in their room, he got all his shoes. He got a shoe rack. He got shoes on the floor. He got too many shoes, so he just has shoes everywhere. Now, that's the only thing you can look at is festive is he's got shoes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as trying to make the house look a certain type of way for company and all that type of shit, man, no, you ain't gotta come over here.
Oh no, it ain't for no company. I don't do no shit for no company. People don't live in my house.
But then, like I said, my wife ain't never like my wife. It's certain shit she want like pillows. She'll go get certain pillows. But as far as like certain shit to hang on the wall, she don't give a fuck one way or the other. If we get it, we get it. We don't, she ain't gonna cry about it.
But that's what I'm saying. Pillow stuff like that, that's making an aesthetic. I don't know too many men that's gonna go looking for no pillows or nothing like that. That type of shit make a home. So it's a little different for us.
You see what my wife said? We don't have time.
Say what?
We don't have time for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't. It's like that shit. That shit ain't no big.
Here we
Like
go.
the house be clean, but it don't like be like full of shit. Like it ain't a lot of decorating, none of that type of shit. It's just clean, but it ain't decorated. Is that we be gone before 7 o'clock? It's like shit. We be gone in the morning. We be gone at night. We be gone. It's like we ain't got time to have the house looking a certain type of way just for it. We gonna go to sleep. We don't care. I mean, that just how that like if she was like that when we got together, then it would be understandable. But she was never like that. She was always a plain Jane chick.
Uh-oh. All right. Oh, I can't do it.
You can't do it.
I got to get on my computer. I was gonna show you something.
Yeah, so we just plain Jane around here. My brother in Texas said we the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, Sway.
Yeah, we don't do all that shit. Like, but like growing up, my mama did all that type of shit. Yeah, you going out? Yeah, she did all that shit when I was a teenager. Growing up in my mama's house, yeah, she had all that type of shit going on. Pretty couches and smelling good in the house and all that type of shit. Man, the only smell good be in the bathroom after you take a shit with air freshener.
Oh, see now I burn incense and all of that shit, but I'm a homemaker. I'm at home, so I mean I got time to do that shit.
I mean, we got incense, but the incense really for when we smoking blunt. So, well, when I smoke blunt, she don't smoke.
I got time to do the shit. Is what I'm saying. Because prior to me, I didn't decorate my house, but when my children went to school, I had time to decorate, so I did.
Well, I mean, to each his own. I just look at it like it ain't. If you do it, then go have at it. To me, it ain't necessary for my house to be a home.
No, it's not unnecessary. I'm just saying it helps.
Yes, to each his own.
I don't know. I don't know nobody that say see a nicely decorated home and be like, fuck all this shit. I mean, people generally enjoy looking at aesthetically pleasing things. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah. I mean, you right. You right. Motherfucker do like looking at pretty shit. But is it for you or is it for the people that come in your house?
It's for the people that live in my house.
But what are the people that live in your house don't give a fuck about this shit?
Um, I'm quite sure they might not care about it, but I'm sure that there are days when they go in my laundry room because it's real simple shit. For instance, you having a bad day and you come home and you see this, you're not gonna tell me that's not gonna make you feel better.
Well, God, go God. Let's go God. Let's go do it. Whatever.
Let go and let God.
Would that make me feel better? Depending on how I feel, but
Depending on what you got going on, of course. But if it's something, if you overthinking something that really ain't that fucking deep, it's just a reminder. It's shit like that that help make a house a home. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody might not really give a damn. That shit I could take that shit off the wall and probably won't nobody care. You know what I'm
like
talking about?
I got something like that on my fireplace next to a picture of
That's
my
what I'm saying. I ain't
yeah,
saying
bro.
no shit got to run around. You got to have a red carpet running around that bitch. No, I'm just saying it is small things that make a house a home, and that's the type of shit women pay attention to. I don't think no man going out to get no shit that say live, love, and laugh.
Now my barber did. He when he redid his barber shop, he went and put a lot of writings and shit on the wall in the barber shop, to make it feel more pleasing for women, because a lot of women will come in with their sons getting their haircut instead of their daddy. So you know what I'm saying? He was just doing some smart marketing.
Yeah.
But other than that, And we not like nah. My wife, like I said, my wife plain Jane. She don't give two fucks about making the house look a certain type of way for me. Cause I don't give a fuck. Like shit. As long as the bed clean, as long as the shit be clean, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. As long as if she say she finna clean up, I was like, okay, cool. That's it. Like. See, yeah, I feel you on that part, but
Like
I feel
nothing that serious. You know what I'm saying? Just
I feel you, but we not on that level. We not on that level of that type of shit. We plain Jane.
that's all I'm saying. And then like the last house that we lived in, it was wood stairs. So at the base of the stairs is where you step that little piece in between the last step and the next step. I put words up there as you went up the stairs. It was like in this house, we laugh, we love, we whatever. As you go up the stairs. You
No,
just
we don't need that because no, we don't need that. No,
I mean nobody needs anything outside of food, shelter, and water.
true, but we
But
no. It's like
that is creating an environment and an energy, and those things help
yeah, no,
or contribute to
that's
that.
just like what we in Christmas season, right? I don't go all out my way to put up Christmas decorations and shit like that. I don't even buy. I tell my kids. I've been telling my kid this for years. Like I'm not gonna go crazy for one motherfucker day when you get shit all year round. You crazy? I'm not gonna do all that type of shit. So we look at the holidays as just another day off. We don't look at it like well, I'm gonna decorate the house for Christmas. I'm gonna decorate the house for things. We don't do that shit. Now I also tell my wife if there's something you want to do, I'm not gonna stop you from doing it. But my wife also like, I'm not gonna do all that shit either. So we not gonna go all out the way just to do certain shit for the house when we both feel like, that extra shit we gotta clean up. That extra shit just to do what? To make the house look a certain type of way for who? We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm not knocking what you're saying at all
That's
because I've
all
been
that,
there.
yeah, that's all that shit is. It's like then, like I said, my daughter ain't here. My son's 16. He finna get out in a couple more years. You know what I'm saying? Like now what? It's just gonna be me and her, this motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to look at pictures on the wall and shit. I'm trying to do the Ball Johnson dance as much as possible around this bitch.
Oh Lord, not the Bow Johnson. I'm
I'm
no.
trying to tell you, I ain't got time to be looking at. I ain't got time to be looking at pictures on the wall.
That's
Shit.
funny as hell.
I'm just saying, shit. I ain't got time. The kids ain't gonna be here. They don't. My daughter don't never want to come back home. Only way she'll come back home if she need to come back home. My son, like, I don't know what the hell he gonna do. He say he want to go to college, but then he might want to go to work. I was like, bro, you need to make up your mind because you ain't finna sit in my house and do nothing. I need to know what you finna do. But
Yeah.
once he leave and decide on what the hell he gonna do, guess what? I'm doing the Ball Johnson dance as much as possible. I will clean up any mess I made around the house,
But as Nikki,
but that nigga.
I feel you.
So until that time come, I ain't putting shit in this house except the necessities. If we need a new motherfucking refrigerator, we're gonna get a new refrigerator. If we need any small appliances, we're gonna get them. Me putting up pictures on the wall, you better keep them pictures in your motherfucking phone.
Yeah, well, I will put pictures up on the wall once I get a stable home. A forever home. When I get a forever home, I'm gonna put my pictures up. But right now, I don't want to put that up and take that down. But I will display our artwork because it puts the energy of creativity in the house. So when my daughter paints, I put her paintings on the wall, and I put my paintings on the wall. But
And that's cool. And you know what's on my kids' wall? Like I said, in my son's room, he got his jerseys from all the AAU getting played. You know what's on my daughter wall? All the certificates of achievement she got through school
uh huh.
and pictures of boy bands when she was growing up. that she ain't never take down. They don't draw. Them motherfuckers don't draw. They just do shit.
Yep, my children do all kind of shit. So it's just about fostering whatever energy is in your house. So I mean, if y'all don't do that, then y'all wouldn't have it like that.
Yeah, 'cause the energy that be in the house, you go outside, you face the world, you come back home, you go to sleep.
Yeah.
You go outside, you give the world hell, you come home and go back to sleep. That's it.
Yeah, no, bro. No,
That's it. That's it. And when you get an off day, that's when you go have fun. You go enjoy yourself when you get an off day. You know how many times we done been out of town and it ain't never been a personal vacation, always been a business trip.
Yeah.
We don't go on personal vacation, we go on business trips. That's how my kids look at shit. They look, we gonna have fun, but they know we going out of town for a purpose. We ain't going out of town just to take pictures. We going out of town because they got something to do. That's how we get our house working. It's like we don't just do shit to have fun. We do shit for a reason. Now we have fun when we have our off days and shit like that. Like I just planned a couple's date for me and my wife and her brother and her sister with their significant others. We'll do some shit like that, but during the week, it's like, man, we finna go to work. I got this, that, and the third to do. I ain't got time looking at that pretty shit on the wall. I ain't paying no attention to it. If you put it up and took it back down, I swear I wouldn't notice.
And most people don't, but it's a subconscious thing. It's an energy thing. So and I don't expect for everybody to understand it, but homemakers understand it.
And that's why y'all do. That's why y'all do too much as a homemaker. You got to make sure the house look a certain type of way. Well, a nigga like me is like, look, you're gonna eat, you're gonna sleep, you're gonna put your clothes on, you're gonna get the fuck out the house, you're gonna go conquer the world, you're gonna come back in this motherfucker and do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, because what we do is make it nice so you feel good when you go out there.
They feel good in the house.
I mean,
They care more. They care more about their phones and their TVs and their games and their clothes.
They in your house. I just tell you that shit right there.
They don't give a fuck about all the pretty shit. They give a fuck about.
It's about me being comfortable. I don't feel like this. I just come here to sleep.
That's how they operate. They don't care about that shit. They like when they want to go outside, go outside.
Nope, they don't work for me. So I mean, different strokes for different folks. But hell no, that sounds like depression.
It's depressing. It's depressing if you come home to this motherfucker and I'm running this shit like a dictator. Then it's depressing. I'm a benevolent king. My prince and princess do what the fuck they want to do. It's just that the castle ain't extravagant. The castle is plain Jane.
No, you just said you come home, you sleep, you go come for the work. The hell no.
This is you wake up, you go take care of your business, however long that is. Whether you going to school, whether you playing basketball, whether you going to church, whatever. If you in the activity, you leave this motherfucker, you prepare to go to war. You go out in the world, you conquer the world. You do all that shit outside. When you come home, you chill the fuck out. You eat, you sleep, you enjoy the fruits of your labor. You enjoy the spoils of victory because you got everything you want by doing exactly what me and your mama told you to do. You go wherever the fuck you want to go because you do exactly what me and your mama told you to do. Do you need anything in this house to remind you of your success? You got everything in your hand. You got your phone. That's showing your success. You got this big ass TV in your room. That's showing your signs of success. You got Jordans. You get Jordans every week. That's showing your sign of success. You get money. You know how to hustle. You know how to get your money to where you don't have to ask me and your mama for shit. That's showing your signs of success. They don't need no motivational picture on the wall to tell them to be successful when they mama and daddy tell them to go be successful every damn day.
Everybody need motivation. If they didn't, you would have your YouTube channel.
I'm the motivation.
And
And get
also, it's
and,
not a just.
and,
It's
and
not just.
in my YouTube channel, I'm raw.
Say what?
I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit for no nigga, no female. I'm gonna give it to you straight down the line, 100% raw.
Are you not motivational?
If you want to take it as motivation, you can.
Well,
It's just,
anyway, my point is,
it's just me talking shit.
it's not about just being successful. It's about cultivating love and family and wholeness and all of that sort of shit too. It ain't just about going out there and getting money. It's not the motivational shit is there to inspire you because we a 2-parent household as well.
They
So
know they know that they loved. They know
I
that
mean
they are
that's
loved.
that's that's, that's great and all of that shit, but I know a lot of black ass folks that they not functional families. And I don't know. I came up, I had all 4 of my grandparents. I saw the way that they carried their household. I seen the success that came from that shit. I saw my great grandparents. I seen how they got down and all of that shit. So yeah, it's not about that. There are deeper things than what it is. It's stuff that implants on your subconscious mind. It's energy that you create. But everybody's not into energy work, and I understand that. I'm into energy work. It's not a motivational speech to make you be successful. That's not what that is. It's a warmness and a love that I want circulating in the house. When you come in the house, I want you to feel that.
They don't need they don't need that.
I mean, that's you and that's your children, and that's
They
cool. I'm
they
not
are
saying you have to do it. I'm saying that's why I do it, and I'm a homemaker, so I have the privilege of doing that.
like I said, they motivated by as far as they life, they motivated by getting their shit right. That's what they motivated by. They already know if I don't get my shit right, it's consequences. I need to get my shit right. That's what their motivation is. I gotta get my shit right. I got my son, he called me every day checking on his grade to make sure he don't drop below a B. How many 16-year-old boys do that type of shit?
I mean, I 16, you should be doing it. That should be expected. I mean, my children younger than that, and they know to make
Okay,
sure their grades is on point.
but this again, we living in a world now to where a 16-year-old boy don't give a fuck about his grades. He give more fucks about getting some pussy than his
That's a
grades.
parenting problem.
Okay, so that means that me and my wife are good parents, and my son called worried about his grades. He don't need no pictures on the wall.
But for me, that's an expectation.
I mean, if you want to say that, because like I told both my kids, I'm like, you can bring home a C, I'm straight.
No,
But
you can't bring no seed in my house. It's unacceptable.
okay, so now what? So if you can't bring no C home, now what? You gonna put extra pressure on them to bring home A's and B's?
I don't put no pressure on them. I let them know what the standard is, and that's the line you must carry and the line you must toe. And you do what you're supposed to do to make sure you meet that line. And if you don't
So,
meet that line, there are consequences for not meeting it.
did they need some motivational pictures on the wall for you to tell them that?
I don't know what they needed. All I know is they do what I said.
See what I'm saying? So if they did exactly what you said, they don't need to look at shit on the wall for them to do exactly what you said.
But I don't need them to feel like they in a prison ward. I'm a taskmaster. You will do what the fuck I said.
You know what
Period.
I'm saying? They ain't not in no prison ward. They don't be on punishment. They ain't never been on
I need
punishment.
them to come home and see nice things because it's rough outside. And when
Like
you
I
come
said,
home, you want
my
comfort.
my daughter will come home to nice things. Her nice things is her shoes.
Yeah, now that's a material thing.
That's what she cared about. It's like she cared about her grades. She not act in public. She knew all that type of shit. The results of her doing right is I get a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, I don't have materialistic children either.
They ain't materialistic because when they know they fuck up, guess what? They already know the consequences. They fuck up. They know they ain't finna get shit.
No, they don't. My children don't be looking for things.
And that's what I always tell my kids. If you do exactly what we tell you to do, there's no way for me to tell you no. This not
Yeah, dog. We just different. That's it. We just different because I don't reward
that's what
them
I
with.
know. But you know what I'm saying? This not no prison over here. Any of my daughter friends, any of my son friends, they come over here. They like being over here. They
Well,
enjoy
I'm not
being
saying that your house is a prison. I said for me, that shit would feel like prison and depression.
right. Ain't
I'm
nobody
just talking about.
ain't nobody locking you up. Ain't nobody telling you can't roam around the yard. Ain't nobody telling you can't go outside and get no fresh air.
No, that's not good for me. So
It's just it's just that when you do as much, when they done seen they mom and they daddy do as much as we do, they follow behind us. They have a work ethic to where yes, in order for me to be successful, I gotta do my job. I gotta do my work. I can rest and enjoy after my job is done. And for them, they rather go out to eat and enjoy a job well done than to sit around the house and look at pretty shit. They want to go outside.
they go outside as well. Like we don't not go outside because I decorated the
Yeah,
house.
so
It
again,
sounds crazy.
they don't look at the house as jail. They look at
And
the
I
house
have to be in here all day, every day. I'm not sitting in no house with no color, no aesthetic, no love. No, fuck that. That's crazy. No.
I mean, to each his own. Like I understand the psychology of colors too. You know what I'm saying?
That
It ain't gray up in this motherfucking house.
is energy.
It's
But
white.
I mean,
We out, we out,
you the
we
one
out.
keep telling me how you ain't got nothing in your house. When I'm telling you, you do got things in your house to make your
I
house a
got
home.
things that don't even have any real, like it was just bullshit. Like I got a bar just to get a bar. I ain't had to get a bar to have alcohol beverages. I got a bar because I wanted a bar.
You got a bar because you like the aesthetic of the bar in your house.
I really
That's
didn't give a fuck. I just picked it up because I wanted to pick it up. It was just a frivolous purchase at the time. I'm
So
a,
why
I'm a nigga.
so why you keep it?
I'm a nigga that would have liquor bottles all across the house.
For what?
I just picked up a bar that's to be spending money.
So why keep it? Why not sell it?
I've been talking about getting rid of
Say what?
I've been talking about getting rid of the bar. There's a lot of shit in this house I've been talking about getting rid of.
Okay,
I just ain't got rid of it.
okay. I mean, I get it.
That's all that is. Like I just got a bar because I felt a moment at one point in time just to get a bar. I spend money on a bar. I go to the liquor store and buy pretty bottles just to have a pretty bottle. Not knowing that this shit here tonight. I just like having pretty shit at time. Then once I look at it a few times, I'm like, I'm gonna throw it away. I don't even give a fuck no more.
That's an aesthetic. I knew it was pretty and you wanted to look at it. That
For a
creates
hot moment, for a hot minute.
it creates an energy. It is what it is.
It was for a hot minute. That's just like me going to a strip club and fucking on the prettiest bitch in the strip club. It's only for a minute.
And then I have hot minutes every time.
You say you had hot minutes all the time.
All the time. Them flowers right there, my husband can walk past that table or be them flowers. And then just one day, out the blue, it just happened to catch his attention. You know what? You did a really good job in putting these in here. That's nice. I like it. And walk away. Did he need that to go to work? No. But sometimes it's just nice to see nice shit.
True that. That's why I get out of the hood. I go see nice shit when I leave the hood. Cause where I stay at, all I see is violence. I see dope boys and gangbangers all day, every day. I hear gunshots every motherfucking day. So yeah, I get up, take my wife and kid. We go to the nice parts of Memphis to get away from all the bullshit. To have a couple of hours away from all the violence and shit like that. And then what? I go back home.
Mm-hmm.
And get right back into violence and get right back into the bullshit.
Yep. But
But as far as just having it in the house all day, every day is not needed for us.
so I know some people don't need it. Oh, that's cool. But I like how Lupe explained how he grew up.
Who?
It's Lupe Fiasco in
Okay.
Chicago.
I know what that is.
He said it was so much violence and all of that stuff going on outside. He said, but when I walked into my house, it was like walking into an entirely different environment because of the way my mother had that house set up.
I mean, yeah, I feel it,
It's
but
trees, it's books, it's all this different stuff she put in there to foster an environment. Like, I get it, get up and hustle. That's great. I need more in them than that.
well, all I
There's
require,
an extra effort that you put.
all I require from my kids is to be good citizens in public and assholes in private.
And there you go.
That's all I require from my kids. Do what you need to do in the public. Be a degenerate in private.
And them is facts.
Young Reels, what's going on? How you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Man, you came in at the last minute, man. I'm about to shut this shit down. I done reached the 3 hour mark. I said I was gonna do 3 hours, at least try to do 3 hours.
Oh shit, it's 3 hours. You
Yeah,
been up here a while.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm expanding, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking my time, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little different. I'm trying to do different shit to see what works and what don't work, you know. Try some shit, throw it up against the wall, see what sticks.
Not 30, just a while.
Yeah, Young Reed, you can come back tomorrow though. I'm like I do different shows. I do like on Mondays I'm doing a morning show, then like the rest of the week I do it in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so Mondays you be in the morning.
Yeah, like Mondays and Mondays and Saturdays I might do a morning show. I do morning shows on Mondays and Saturdays. Then the rest of the week it be in the afternoon.
Okay. Afternoon. Okay.
Yeah, Mondays and Saturdays be in the morning around 9 o'clock, and the rest of the day they be around 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock.
2 or
Now,
3, 12, 11, 2, 1, 12, 11, 11 o'clock. Okay.
yeah, that's all that is. So this is my first day trying some Monday morning shit. See how it work.
Did you like it?
It made me get out of bed.
He said it make you get out of bed.
It made me get out of
Yeah.
bed.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I like, you know, just like if you put anything to it, you can't half-ass it. So if I sit there and tell my wife that I'm gonna try something different, she like, you gonna get up that early? I'm like, shit, if I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna see. You know, I ain't do too much partying yesterday. I went to bed early because I said I was gonna get up
Oh, by the way,
early.
we the boys. Cowboy Nation.
Yeah, y'all kicked their ass last night. Yeah, I give y'all that. Y'all beat their ass. Yeah, I turned it off about 4 quarters. Once I realized they weren't coming back, I just turned it off. Y'all did the thing, but
Cowboy Nation.
don't brag too much. Y'all get y'all ass beat next week.
Well, I'm hitting every panel I can just to say Cowboy Nation and get the fuck off. I'm every last one of them. Bet by now none of them niggas go live and I find it. Oh, I'm going over there and I'm gonna cut the food. I'm cutting the food.
I feel you. I feel you get it for the day. I give it to you for the day. They beat the Eagles ass. I give it to you.
My daughter Tisha is a Seahawks fan, and they
Oh,
had assembly last Friday,
we kicked their ass yesterday. She don't even need to talk. We kicked their ass yesterday.
and they had an assembly, and he was sitting there, and I walked up, and he was like, "Oh, what's up?" I just leaned in and I said, "How about them Cowboys?"
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let all Cowboy fans have it today. Y'all did win. But you know, is there anything you want to say before I get off this bitch?
Yeah, don't be walking in the house talking about you ain't gonna acknowledge nobody in the house because you pay the bills or whatever you got going on. That don't even make no sense. You
Like
gotta
I
get your emotions together before on your commute home or before you walk through them doors. Just like them ladies said, you might as well just don't even come through the door because don't come here and disrespect us. Okay.
I, I feel you on that part, but you know, we human beings, we fuck up too. You know, sometimes we hear you, but sometimes we gonna have to say fuck it. We mad at the world, we gonna be mad at everybody sometimes. We gonna say fuck it. We'll just take the consequences in the end.
I mean, I can understand every once in a while you have a bad day or some shit like that, but they was talking about they can consistently come in because they hate their job. No, you cannot.
Well, quit your job. Do something you like. Just make sure whatever you like to pay them bills. That's all. That's really what it is. If you don't like your job, quit. Go find something that you like that can pay you the amount of money you making at your job. If you can't, guess what? Suffer, my nigga. Suffer. But I'm finna get up out of here, Queen. I will holler at you at another time. Yeah, I did my little 3 hours a day. I'm surprised I did 3 hours. I'm proud of myself. I like to thank everybody that came by. You know, hope y'all liked the stream as y'all walked in. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all got some of the message, even if it was some bullshit in between it. But to all my guys out there, please show some appreciation to these women. They do a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? They bend over backwards for us, and all they want is a thank you. All they want is a just because gift. You know what I'm saying? If you can't give them a compliment or a thank you or acknowledge anything they do, be by yourself and see how they work. So till then, I will holler at y'all good people later.
I keep finding myself in these dark rooms, and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you. No.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Girl, I love you through and through. I put you through hula hoops. Arguments about who and who. I'm focused on me and you. I know when the love is real, but also when the love is gone. Hit me out on how you feel. Tell me now what's going on.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado